I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick-Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick-Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Are you hearing me? Tell me, people, if you're hearing me. Are you hearing me? Tell me if you're hearing me loud and clear. Welcome. Good night. All right, getting all the things together. Yeah. All right, won't be a long show tonight, but tonight it's a very special night for me because I want to take a portion of the show tonight to dedicate to Mr. Dennis Hutchinson. Yeah, the late Den Hutchinson, former Clarendon, Tivoli Garden, Boys Town player. So here's what I want to do, right? If you know him, you can call in, right, and make a tribute, to him. If you want to sing, DJ, dance, or say some words, that's fine. You come on in and you do that, and that is in honor and memory of Mr. Dennis Hutchinson, aka Den. So all the Clarendon College people who probably would have played in his time, you understand me? Yeah, you just do that. Come on and hail him up, big him up and stuff. Want to do that. Also want to ask you if you think Blake should return to goal in the game against Mexico. The second question that I'm asking is, from what you have seen, heard, studied, and followed, is there a player in the U20 team that you think could make the leap immediately to the senior ranks? If so, who is that player? In fact, here's what I want you to do. When you're going to tell me about that player, please make sure that you also tell me who you go take out. Don't just offer me just a replacement like that. Who are you going to take out to add in that player? All right. In JPL games today, Cavaliers and Dumbeholden played to a 1-1 scoreline at Arnett Gardens. And in the second game going on now in Arnett Gardens at the Jungle, they call it we have Waterhouse leading 2-1 against Harborview. So Harborview, who with a draw would have secured a playoff berth, they are down to table topping Waterhouse at this time. All right. So yeah. All right. So just sharing a little bit of information with you right there. All right. Let's do this and then we are good to go. All right. So if you have a tribute, you can come on and share it. But remember the question one, who are the under 20 players that you think can get into the senior team right now? Two, who are the players who are the players can get into the under 20 team? One, should Blake return to the goal against Mexico? What changes would you want to see made with the team for the Mexico game? And thirdly, share your tributes for Den Hutchinson. But let me give you a little bit of sporting update. If you watch the Diamond League today, Sharika Jackson ran a season best 21.91 seconds. Yes, she ran that to win the 200 meters at the Rome Diamond League meet. She defeated Elaine into second place. I think they said that Sharika Jackson's time is just I think 400 of a second, 400ths of the world leading time. As you know, the national championships, which is going to be stellar in preparation for the world championships for our athletes, will be from the 23rd of June to the 26th of June. So make sure that you go out and support our athletes. So big up to everyone in the comment section. Stefan Wright, Demario McCollum, top 10 Chapelton Maroons. Going to give you a score update. Benfica, Limal, Benfica of St. Andrew defeated 4-1 by Falkland of Montego Bay today in the Tier 2 competition out at Draxall. Big up Alex. One done, MUFC 45. Want the players them to play the game again because GSFF take the players and funds for full. What is going on? One done. Big up Jason, big up Douglas. Yeah man, Fresh God always heal up. Alright, what is going on? I don't know. The Mario McCollum, like I figure you weren't on the stream today. So people, as usual, if you're on, please, hit the like button. Alright? Hit the like button. Alright? Omari Hutchinson did not or has not up to this point received a Jamaican passport. The coach also wants him to be in the senior team setup. That's what I know. Yeah, man. Big up to Ryan LFC because, we're working together and he said that, man, listen, that Ryan, good father, kind of, you understand me? He's actually going to watch some movie with his kids. So he says he's going to send over all the people over here to come and, spend the rest of the night over here, Yeah, so, yeah, man. So that is what is happening, Demario, that Omari, you may see him in the senior team setup. And I think that is good. You notice that there are certain players that England, instead of playing them in the U, I think we need to cap him right now. And if there's an opportunity to do so, I think we should do it. Listen, I found out something, right? And wow, I can't believe this whole thing is all right. I'm going to share it with you shortly. Yeah, man. Bless up, Stefan. UK up. Martin Baker said England are fight with. I understand that some people are asking about Whisper. Thank you, Brain Drain, Sharika on the curve on the top end. Speed were awesome. Yeah, man. Good race. And Brittany Anderson did very well in the 110 hurdles She placed second. Very, very good race she ran. So listen, you know who I haven't heard a lot about? The long jumper. Gale is his name. Haven't been seeing him a lot on the circuit, so that will be interesting as the championship draw close. But if any of you know Den Hutchinson, please you can call in. The calling number is up. It's running. Let me put it across the screen so you can call in and share your thoughts, right? And give your tribute to Den Hutchinson. All right. So, do you know that? Whoa. If you like this like checking flights and all of those things have fascinated me, right? So I check the route that Shamar Nicholson would have taken, right? And it is, whoa, watch this. Tajia Gale, yeah. Tajia Gale is a long jumper's name. I haven't been seeing or hearing much about him. No, he ended the season early, you know. Yeah, so hope he's getting better. Big up Eddie Gona. You understand me? In the building. Anybody say Gona big thing? Chemo unknown, hot chili. You understand me? Bless up. Ryan LFC. Yeah, Ryan. You see, people, Ryan is a good youth, you know. Him send over the people them and he make sure him come check to see who over here. JM5 CD, big up. What you mean? What you mean? My baller, big baller that for the farm. Big up yourself, baller. All right. So, hey, Ryan, did you know this? Call Shamar and ask him, text him that, you know, Shamar flight to come to Jamaica is it works out to approximately $2.1 million. Yo, yo, it's a lot of traveling that you have to go through still. $2.1 million to the flight there, you know. When you check like the cost of flight from Russia and the different places that you'd have to stop before you get to Jamaica. $2.1 million in a Ryan. Jamaican. 2.1 million Jamaican is around what 18,000 US. Is that a lot of money, people, for one flight? Talk to me, people. Is that a lot of money? 2.1. Yeah, divided by what? How much would you? 150. What do you think, people? Let's see. Yeah, around 14,000. Is that a lot of money? Is that a lot of money, Ryan? Rob, what you say? You would become a citizen, yeah. One. This is the cost of Shamar's flight. That's the cost of Shamar Nicholson's flight to come to play the game. When you calculate like where he has to travel to stop, check it out, Ryan. Link him, because we know you have the link there, and ask him around. I don't know if he knows still, but if he tells you the stop he has to make coming from Russia, where he went to, then leave from there on that day, yeah, man, the flights are very expensive. Yeah. Yes, a pay God. Enough money that 14,000. Not around that it work out to. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that they wanted him to buy the ticket to do. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. So you can imagine that, man. Man in this man, bless up, JFF must go. New administration we want, you know, youth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think there needs to be changes, man. Somebody I see here, somebody saying that Mr. Wind has not resigned. Where is it? Let me put up that. We're getting that. Kevin says, hear that Dalton Wind not resigning. He's not resigning, really. I don't hear that, you know. But I know he's not operating in the capacity of general secretary, and there could be a move afoot to put people in the position to do the work. I think until you remember, like with Vin Blaine, when Coach Vin Blaine stepped away from the job, it took a little while for all the formalities to be completed. So maybe what he needs is some assurance of his money, because I don't think he wants to leave his money. But I think the JFF are probably going to engage like attorneys to see what is the most amicable way to resolve this, because it's a lot of money still, you know. Yeah. Big up Formula. Formula says the club, I don't think the club will, they must the JFF pay for that. Then the JFF, the club won't pay for him ticket. It's must the JFF. Why would the club buy him ticket? Is the JFF supposed to? Hey, no, let me say it. It is supposed to be the JFF. Whether or not it's the JFF, man, don't know. Me just go online and me check up the figures. Ryan, check it out, man. Seriously. Check it out. Or I don't know. Maybe a Shamar buy the ticket. I don't know. You know what? I would love to know. Well, yeah. I don't think the club Manning's talking first class seats. You know, I never check if it is first class or not. I wouldn't know. Maybe Ryan can find that out for us, man, if he traveled first class. Watch this. I checked Google flights from Moscow to Kingston. A one-way ticket is $2,200 US. That's about from Moscow to Kingston. A one-way ticket from check that again. Shamar had connecting flight, man. He never took no one flight, man. Jamaican youth travel. Check that again. Check on the day that he came in, if there was a flight from Moscow to Kingston. Check it out, American youth travels. Check it out. On the day that Shamar came to Jamaica. Check it out. Yeah, man. Check it out. Trust me, check it out, and then, yeah. Hold on, Ryan.
Yeah, what you want me to check out?
No, find out from Shamar, because see, Jam American Youth is saying that the flight from Kingston, from Moscow, from Russia straight to Kingston, one way is 2,200. So I am saying that he never flew that way. He made some stop. He had to go other places before he came to Jamaica. So he had to do something.
No, man, him stop America.
There you go. But he didn't come from Russia straight to America. Because flights don't come from, so he had to go somewhere first, and then he came to America, and then from America to Jamaica.
Bro, when me talk to Shamar and brother, the man about nearly 1 day him take for travel, you know.
Yeah, because he had to go.
When him stop America.
I think he had to go to Turkey. And then from Turkey to the US.
From Turkey to the US, him cool over the US, then him go back and then him come to Jamaica.
Yeah. I think.
So like 1 day me that travel for the whole entire day me that travel for. Up and down and thing. Virgin, a whole heap of money there, you know, Virgin.
I am telling you.
And a joke money them there, you know. According to the agency, I was watching an interview where Eddie.
Yeah, man. See Eddie call in, man, and tell us, man, because Eddie have the details. Tell us. Yeah. Eddie, how did travel?
Eddie do an interview, and it was a great interview with the JFF agency and thing. This man, I watch it when I got it. It was a brilliant interview, and Virgin, what we thinking about and some joke money they man, because the man even say a whole heap of player. Them pay how much all $1 million. Them have must say whole heap of money them pay for all one player and him not come much time. But never call him name. You know? So
it come like air travel is a lot of money to cost the federation.
Yeah. Whole heap of money.
You know, if you travel, if you traveled business or economy or first class, like how you so tall.
Bro, Business, brother. Bro. When him the Shamar travel first class.
First class?
First class.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, them things are expensive, bro.
Yeah, cause remember, you know, even when I play for Shalawa, you know, Jeff, if he buy a business ticket for the man, you know, and him club said to Jeff, if said them never have no money for buy the first class, for give the rest, and him club give him the rest of money for them to change the ticket. Shalawa.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, cause them say Shamara them biggest asset them can for him get no hamstring injury and all of them thing there. So them will help Shamar for travel. I think the Saudi Arabia game.
Okay.
The Saudi Arabia game.
You know what? Somebody's hearing. That's why I said it should call because I think Jamaican youth say even when you connect it, it's still the cost of the flight. It's still $3,000. It's still $3,000.
Yeah, probably.
3,000.
I'm not sure about them. You see the agent, you see the whole heap of traveling thing and them thing there. I don't really know about them thing there. Even when I travel, and my wife do it for me. So I don't really know. So I'm not gonna say I know. I can't talk when I know.
That's what I'm saying. Find out from because
Eddie could have a look at understand it, eh?
Yeah, because I was told that it's around the ticket came up to that. Yeah, when and then I checked. But somebody is saying that, like even Prince Madden is saying that he doesn't see any see how it would cost more than $3,000 US. Although that
yeah,
is
man,
that,
far that he might come from and a whole heap of distance that, you know.
Okay. Yeah, but Eddie not able to call in now. But that's interesting though, because you can imagine if you have to buy 10 tickets at that cost.
Yep. Whole heap of money that, man. But anyway, brother, me there chilling, me look, man. So.
Yeah, man. Go and stay with your son, man. Go and stay with your son, man. And watch him.
No, wait a second. That's something right ago.
Make sure you watch Sonic 2.
Brother, the man I wait him there I watch, brother. I don't know why the man want me sit down with him and watch Spider-Man, brother.
All right, work. Go watch your movie, brother.
Bro, go on there show. People like up the show, people, man. Sure, like up the show, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. Yeah, man. All right, see, Eddie Guna giving us some information saying what I also can say is that a player paid his own way to Jamaica and said he would not play. He still took the field. Okay. Okay. So somebody said they see Moscow to Dubai, then to US, then to Jamaica, and that's $6,000 US. So maybe when you add, yeah, that's one way. When you add it, when you add the return, if it is the same, so that is where he went. He went to from Moscow to Dubai, from Dubai to the USA. So probably that's how the return flight is. So maybe it is a two-way that brought it up. But you see that is $6,000 US. It's a lot of money still, you know. Is that two-way or one-way? John Doe. Whoa. Big up Sir Rudolph in the building, man. Eat up the like button. So, say Eddie, is that there was a player who paid his own way to Jamaica and said he would not play. He still took the field. Whoa. Is it that he got back the money? Did he get back the money though, Eddie? Did he get back the money? Sport Down the Middle people, go and check out that interview. Sport on the Ball said, Dovey from Phoenix, did he make the U20 squad? Yeah, Ryan.
One more thing more add.
Yeah.
Bro, you see them long distance flight there will cost JFF a whole heap of money. Them they really like call him player there.
Yeah, I want that too, like. Yeah, that's why sometimes.
No, a serious thing.
That is why probably sometimes some of the man them not get called. Maybe that is true that the federation don't call the man them because them don't have any money and it's not a matter of commitment. I don't know. That could be a real thing.
Yeah, like me can tell you, I'm not gonna call the two player. And since they make the move, them start get called. When it's too far and it costs too much money, the federation no really like calling.
Okay.
Yeah. After you, I'm gonna tell you how, yeah?
All right then. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You can also, if you are going to bed, you can text him. Come, no one disrupt you and your son. Movie
No,
night.
man. Bro, you don't really need it now, brother. When we chat again, man.
All right then. Cool, bro. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Sports on the ball. Listen. He's not in the squad that I have. He's not in the squad. Yeah, he didn't make the squad. Remember, I don't know if other players probably came in. That because other players were added and centre backs were added. Watch your interview, it seemed very pro JFF and filled with excuses for Wint and Co. Blair wasn't challenged and much at all. Okay. This one says, Tennessee, Mannings talk about U20 players who can make the U20 players who can make the U20, the senior team. This is to, I think you're saying that talk about the players from the U20 who can make the senior team. In my opinion, like, I think Dexter Lembikisa can make it. I think Tyler Roberts, Jamari, Bedley Morgan, and I think also Kanaya, the goalkeeper, can be in it. I also like Zion Scarlett as well, as a player. I think those guys have a good shot in the senior team. Of course, you have a Tariq Zeminez who have been called up, and Christopher Pearson. And maybe we need to seriously look at that. So the player bought the ticket and you're saying no money was reimbursed? Okay. You meaning up to this point, Eddie, the money has not been reimbursed? We don't want this thing, because we don't want the player to go away and then we let him not coming back, whomever the player is, yeah. We don't want those things. So JFF, please reimburse the players. See, next person said flight from Russia to Kingston can cost up to 500K to 1.3 million. Whoa. All right. See, everybody having different figures. I'm telling you, what I was told was it was that around that amount still, but I don't know. We want to hear. Oh, okay. I missed that one, MPEG. I'm not sure what you want to hear. Expensive ticket yet big delegation, and them a fly first class. Travelman said he just does as he is told. How can your biggest expense be travel and you operate this way? JFF now move right or hombre. The original Zilla said that the JFF now move right. Yeah, like I think like what needs to happen is that when they are traveling, people need to know who is going and why they are going. And if they are not necessary, they shouldn't go. But I'm not into players. Like if there must be some credit card. Why would the player need to pay for the ticket? If there's a Eddie, you need to explain this to us. If there's an agency that is doing the booking on behalf of the GFF, how then are the players being asked to pay for the tickets? Answer that for me, the Eddie. So Eddie, if the agency is working on behalf of the JFF, they are doing the booking. Why would the player need to pay for the ticket if they book the ticket? Is it at the JFF? Because it seems like some players' tickets are paid for. So how does it work? Why wouldn't JFF purchase that ticket for that particular player? Why would any particular player be asked to pay for their own ticket? If the JFF has a company that is responsible for the booking. Okay. All right. Eddie is saying, people, do you agree with Eddie right here? He says tickets are very expensive and the JFF will always want a cheaper price. But the cheaper price comes with longer trips. Players hate that. And that's why money is wasted when they don't show up for trips. Okay, that means if the tickets are booked and they don't show up. But what I'm saying though, Eddie, if you're using the same agency, you're supposed to recoup some of that money. Can you name out the squad management so we know what's going on since the UK players wasn't in camp yesterday? Who tell you that they weren't in camp yesterday? Reggae, but listen, I will not discuss on my platform anything else that you hear on some other platform. All right? Because the information that you get on other platform, I don't know. I know what is on my platform, and the information that I have is different from this. The players from the UK were at the camp. You have different information, so whoever told you that, you have to go ask them. I don't know about that, so we can't respond to that. You understand me? My platform saw the players at camp. So if somebody else said that they were not there, you're going to have to ask them about the squad. So I name my squad based on those who were there. If money was an issue, why have the Catalonia match? I think the Catalonia match is due because remember they received the monies for that, so money was not an issue. All of those monies were paid already, Because remember now, when you have a friendly, you give the host money. Say they give the JFF €1 million as an example, and you're supposed to use that for hotel accommodation, ground travel, food, player salary, and travel, and air travel. So it will cost the JFF to play in Catalonia because the host normally invite you and pay you. That's how some of the countries make money. When you play friendlies away from home, you make some money because the host give you a good pay because they make that back in sponsorship and gate receipts for the friendly game. All right, stop calling JPL players. They are not ready for it. Management, stop calling JPL players. I don't understand. What do you mean if stop calling JPL players? Stop calling JPL players. They are not ready for international level of football, to be honest. Okay. All right. I think Richard King played. Which JPL player played? Who would get this? Richard King. Richard King didn't play bad. In the game, he got injured and came off. In fact, to be honest, Atafari Bygrave looked better in the game in Suriname than Shamar did in the game in the stadium. Shamar had a very poor game. Management, I like how them a groom Devante Campbell for the future. Yeah, man, Devante a good baller, man. JT, I did not get the name. Okay. 20 says, any update on Splat and Hutchinson? God have mercy. Also, why only 20 players on the list? Brown and not more. All right. So some people didn't watch the video today. So Delano Splat is not in the squad. Omari Hutchinson, up to this point, have not received a Jamaican passport, so he couldn't be named in the squad. However, if he gets it, you could see him in the senior team setup because the coach of the senior team wants him in the senior team. Oh, yeah. You know, I had that sports on the ball, but Mr. Gould is away and somewhere in Europe. I don't know if he's back yet because they're on the in and out of the country. You know. Many of the players are not being asked to pay. They don't like the ticket they got and want to travel straight. I see. So what happens sometimes, now you understand this. So the GFF booked the ticket one way and the players don't want to travel that way. So they book their own ticket. Is that what you're saying, Eddie Gona? So why then the GFF don't talk to the players and say, listen, here's how we are going to book you. We're going to book you to fly from London to Atlanta to Miami, from Miami to Jamaica. The player said, no, I want a straight flight. The GFF said, well, that is too expensive. Why it don't be, okay, why don't the GFF then say, listen, here is what we have allocated for each player in terms of travel, $2,000. Because then that way the player may say, all right, I'll pay an additional 200. I don't know. Maybe that is how it ought to be done. Because if the player paid for the whole flight, what about the monies that they would have used to book the previous ticket that the player not using to travel? That's information you're privy to. You say shenanigans. Dalton the win. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I don't know. Like, I don't know where some of the time the people get the information from. What is up is that it is not yet official in terms of the legal outworking, because remember again, even when Tapper was fired, it took a while. Same thing with Vin Blaine when he resigned. I don't think you can just resign and everything is just done right away and new. No, I think there are legal ramifications and those things are probably in process, right? Unprofessional tell them on them to buy them ticket, like if you no buy no ticket, you can't commit and don't love the country and you can't afford it. But I don't think that is what Eddie is saying, Conrad. When I read what Eddie says, is that Eddie is suggesting that the GFF purchase this ticket like for one way and then the players want to travel some other way. Yeah. Brain drain says if Steve Francis shirt off and beating his chest, let's buy a big gym plane and we fly it, and we can transport all the ball, a woman and men's team. Hey, well, where is Air Jamaica, man, when you need them? Here, what the reggae boys need to do, I think. Why can't Jamaica get an airline sponsor? Why we can't get Emirates airline to sponsor the team? Or American airline, or JetBlue, or WestJet, or Southwest. Why Jamaica can't, the federation can put together something, and maybe the JFF, the J3s, because we have such good athletes, come together, propose something to one of those airline companies and say, listen, can you be our sponsors? So them get the flights them cheaper. More Jamaicans will use that airline, right? When the tourists come in, we tell them to use this airline because they're sponsoring our track and field athlete. Why we can't approach JFF, that's enough to do, you know. Approach one of the major airlines and let them sponsor the team. Partner with the J3s and let the athletes. Listen, we have World Championship coming. Maybe we need to partner with one of the airlines with the national football team. Right, JFF ready to throw UK under the bus for turning down call-ups and costing money, but don't want to talk about how many have paid their way and are on the island and still didn't get call-up. Madness. All right, so here's the thing now. The thing now is that this is the coach, because if the player is here and available to play, and the coach know that the player is here and the coach don't call the player, I can't blame like the federation per se for that, because if the players are here, the coach can call them. Listen, the coach had reason to call players, because remember, even Richard King is injured. We haven't heard of who has been called into the team. Andre Blake was out. So you could even call in some other player to replace him. I think the coach could have done that. Paul Hall, one Hutchinson in the senior. Splat asked to sit out of the Harvey game and that didn't sit well with the coach. Hence the coach seemed not to be interested. MPEC, you know that I respect you a whole lot, but you always say some things that you hear from other people. Me hear the same thing here, and that is not how it go MPEC. And I hear you hear some MPEC. MPEC, the one there, you hear it. I don't say it go MPEC. All right? That's why I try to leave it alone. And MPEC, leave it alone. No make nobody string you out, brethren. I don't saw it go. MPEC, leave it alone. I don't saw it go. There are sides to story. I don't saw it go. Man, that's a problem. I hate when they make the fans anxious with this fake news. Hey, listen, yeah, man, I call Pearson name as well. Listen, I don't know who have fake news and things, so I'm not going to get into that. That's not my style. I just share what I know. If a next man have other information, why the U20 team do have 23 like everyone? There are 23 players, all right? So what has happened is that the 23 players, remember, I want this to know, I believe that they should have brought all 23. All right. If you see the travel arrangement, you can know that money is an issue. So there are 3 players who will be on standby. Other nations maybe. So you will hear of the other 3 players. It's a 23-man squad because you have 3 players on standby so you can replace others. But we name in 20. I name 20 because maybe after tomorrow, you'll see who the additional 3 are. But we have 20 players, but they're actually 23. I just don't know who the standby 3 players are. I think I know who they are. I could share what I think, but that would not be, I couldn't validate that it could change, right? Man, the person running travel in, okay. Is the data? See all them things I know. What, Conrad? Really? Hey, investigation. It's probably her top end speed. Is that theory or true brain drain? This artificial intelligence spelling things wrong, you know. What's going on? Madness. Yes, I call it madness. Splat should be added to the team to strengthen it in the knockout stages to give us the extra push to qualify. Listen. People, all right. I want to ask the people who have all of this information and Splat. Have any of you spoken to the player? Let me help you again. Unless wherever you get your information, don't take what Manningsman is saying. But whoever else is giving you information that he can play and that he could recover for this and all of that, just simply ask them to present to you the information that can validate it. Or speak with the player. All right? Don't make the situation something that it is not. And many times, man is man wrong, you know. Many times. But sometimes, so many times, people are wrong as well. Check that. Hey, listen, here is a person, you know. People, don't look on the comment here. Lord have mercy. Somebody answer this person for me. Let me see. Somebody please answer this person for me. No, hey, we're gonna leave her for the show here today. Me not to about that stay too long. Listen, anyone nobody answer Tevin Campbell, may I come off of the show. Me end the show. Somebody needs to answer him. So may I wait. May I wait until somebody answer him. Until somebody answer him, Me now put up no more comment. Me just go sit down right here. So somebody need to respond to this. Until somebody answer this thing about the passport, me nah comment upon nothing more. Until what me say? Yo, I joke this, yeah. No answer. All right, know that. Know that. All right. MPEG. All right, people. And me. All right. You say we're in a three-way call. All right. So you see if you say that now. You see if you say that. You see if you say that now. Me, I go call out the president. Because you say that, you know. And me, I go screenshot this. Because me, I go call him out. Or somebody when me talk to. And me, I go call them out when them tell lie. I'll show you I'm serious about this. Because me can prove what me I say. So me I make sure me call him out upon this. Me I make sure I use my phone and take the one and send it. Me I make sure. So you see that him say. All right, we'll catch the one at MP. I catch the one. All right, so people, I'm going to tell you. This right here, sir, if the president of the Jamaica Football Federation says this, I would ask everybody in the U20 team to walk away and leave it and make it collapse. This right here, sir, people, Manning's man tell us that this right here, sir, if the president said this, is a big, big lie. If the president of the Jamaica Football Federation have this conversation, it's a lie. And I would say to Mr. Maurice Gill and Josuel and the rest of the coaching staff to pack up them bag and leave the football right now and make it collapse. And all the person who contribute should pull back them money. If the president of the JFF said this, and people should demonstrate for him to come out of the JFF because this is a lie. Don't tell a lie upon the coach and the people them. A lie. Not no go so. And I'm going to send it to the coach them and the people them up there. And I'm going to send it to the youth father and the mother. Because this is a lie. So if the president of the JFF said this, he too should resign. All right? You just, no matter, listen, words can't fool me, you know. Words can't fool me. No one can twist no word for me. You say you were in a three-way meeting with the president regarding Splat and other matters regarding the U20. So I know what I know, and there's an investigation. You're talking about in-Splat situation. So I'm going to send it to them because you said that there's an investigation, and I am going to tell the court that them need to leave it. Investigate what? No need for investigate. Not that for investigate. So we are going to see what need to investigate. So me make sure so me send it to the president of the JFF, and me go send it to the other people. When we could get in an investigation. Because me I tell the people them to walk away. And the people them who start contribute how much millions, me I tell every single one of them to take it out. Pull back the money, because this is a lie. Me no business with that other person. You were in a three-way meeting with the president regarding Splat. And that alone me want to hear. Me no want to hear nothing more. Don't bother text me no. Hey brother, nobody text me nothing about to leave nothing right away. Because you text me, you know me know the truth. Nobody text me nothing. Me, I go send it to the coach them and the people them. Where they dead, because tell the person who put up this, say if go and talk about that. Tell MPEC, send him the same message where you just send me. No send me, because I'm me I tell lie. So he might implicate the president. So make we deal with it. Because we need to bring out some things in a light. And people need to be allowed to do them job. Are the only way certain things are going to stop. So anybody we tell the lie, it will go come out. And if management tell the lie, make it come out, say a management are the liar. Make it come out. So me I go send it to everybody. Make it come out because we want to know who. If the president tell lie about investigation, he need to lose him job. You're a president of association. So if this are your thing, may I tell you, nobody not send me no text. We are going to figure this out. Can't go so. Whoever telling the lie, it will go get find out. Because Mr. Big Man will just text me. Me and you them in the conversation up to the day, up to the time of the match. With the youth and him family. Listen. Me now, hey brother, no text me, no send me. Me I go send it, go get the coach. Me I go send it, go get the person where text me to. Because the person who me and them in the conversation about this youth, you know, them definitely watch it too, you know. So if the president was in a meeting with you regarding Splat, it need to get called out. It need to get called out publicly. Them not supposed to involve in the football. What kind of meeting regarding Splat? It not supposed to happen. We are going to call them out. And that me I do. We are call them out. We are going to call them out. It needs to stop. Coaches need to be allowed to do them job. It thing need to stop, brother. Come on, man. We not joke. Serious thing we are talking about. So, me talk from long time, so leave it alone. Me say leave it alone. Me say me I go call out. Listen, the president is somebody when me talk to. But me I go call him out. Because if a coach and player, the coach and the player talk up to the night of the match, and they had a good conversation, and next conversation come about investigation, it needs to call out, man. It needs to call out, man. Come on, man. And then we have people from the federation who come on and talk about them not involved in a team selection, them not involved. So what am I going to investigate? It needs to get called out, man. Come on. We have, hey, all of the madness we are going to stop. All of the madness in the football. Me telling you already, you know. Me telling you, say, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. No, sir. No. We have to bring up this. So make we sort it out. Me send up, brother. No man no send me no text, you know. Me I go send it off right now. I make sure so me send it to I'll send it to everybody. We need to stop. We need to stop. So now do not send me any text to tell me to leave it alone. Me start out the program and me say leave the Splat thing alone. Oh no, insist. Because what this is looking like is that something went off. And I coach, you know, because now the president get involved. So make we deal with it. And then people may go end the stream because this one, me have to send it off. Because you see right now, I know people forget exposed. So if the president is doing this, we are going to expose him. Need to stop. Stop interfering at the team. Stop interfering at the team. Stop interfering at the team. Done, gone already. So there you go. So make we see how it pan out now. We're going to see who I tell the lie and who are interfering in whose job. Brother, nobody ask me no question. Me do what me I do. Me I do what me I do. Me not take no chat from no man because when me did start and say if you stop it, you never stop. No man leave me move on to something else now. Me do what me I do already, you know. So me can't reverse it, you know. Me do it already, and when me finish, I'm going to finish the show. Is supposed to be an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to call. I make sure I say me three-way the president tomorrow. Me, I make sure of that. Because if him a come talk about investigation, based on what? Based on what? Don't undermine people in a them job. You're the president. That me I go say. You're the president. How people are call you to go investigate matter. So I see him when me call, hey, Paul Hall, how can Paris now play? Hey, president, go and go investigate with Paul Hall. What kind of madness that? You think a real party shop football thing this? Investigate what? Hold on there. Hey, Brian, me up on a live, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, me up on a live. All right. Yeah, man.
No, me up on the stream, man. I finish now.
No, me not finish yet.
But I have to send me the link.
All right. Not a problem. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, but you know that they were all right because the accident happened the night of the game and he came back. He came back and played the game. So I don't think he should have played when he came back from the scene of the accident because I would say it is probably the worst I have seen him play in the Jamaican. And listen, you see, let me say one thing with the people them. You see the people them who watch this now. You see when I go work on thing with players and I go need them, do not call me. Nobody call me. No deal with me. Because uno mix up. Because uno know the truth. Uno mix up, man. Come on, man. We have to go on better. We cannot try to bring change and we become a part of the problem. Listen, it don't escalate already. Man, Mr. Me tell you, me don't do what I do already now. I mean, I'm going to stop. I make sure I say tomorrow. I make sure I say tomorrow. Me three-way the president. You understand me? Yeah. Anyway. So, good to know. Let me jump down here, sir. All right. He was a British. Yeah, man, I don't know. Boy. Yeah, man. Like, man, leave. Beg the man. The true fresh guy. You want to say that? Brain Drain says, we'll move on. Many highly intelligent people like myself have a very mild form of dyslexia. That's what you said. Go and respell the word. That's what you need to do. Yeah, I understand me. Yeah, but big up Jairus. Yeah, man, because I don't like that. And because the people know listen, if they are being honest, they could come online and talk exactly what happened with Splat. The people involved in the process. And I am one of them. I am one of the person involved. There's an ex-vlogger that was called. And I am sure if I want that vlogger to come on, he will come on and attest to what I am saying. He will attest to what I am saying. At least two other vloggers who are close to the situation up to the day when Jamaica played the match. When the player went up by the Captain Horace Burrell Center. when he was at the peak of office. And the people involved in the process, and they are on this platform now, they know exactly what happened. So to come on and suggest about investigation, no investigation are needed. Stop it, man. You say, explain what with Chris Lidge. You see, I try not to do that because they may have to call the names of people in the process. Because that is what, and I know they are watching. I know that at least two of them are watching, and I don't want to call a name. But how this is coming across is as if the coaching staff made a decision that is unfair, and therefore there needs to be an investigation. And that is not the case. Every single player from England is in the squad except this player. And we don't want to get in the details because we're going to have to call all the players' name. We're going to have to call other people's name as well. And we're not going to do that. So just leave it alone. But I have to do what I'm doing because I know the people are watching, and I know this matter. This is the third time this matter is coming up. And every time it comes up, it questions the people's credibility. And the president do not need to get involved. There's nothing to investigate. Nothing to investigate. All right, people. I'll show you. Hey, people disingenuous, you know. Hold on there. People, a person calling, listen, I have to read something. I have to read something. Boy, I don't even. All right. I don't want to read the whole of this, you know. Because I don't want to implicate people, you know. But, sir, what I would say is that please speak to MPEC. Because, and if I'm wrong, and I'm judging you wrongfully, please forgive me. But if you're a part of that three-way, you need to talk to MPEC and tell him how everything transpired. If you were on the three-way that MPEC is talking about, talk to him and tell him all the other details. We need to work together and be honest and don't create more problem to a problematic federation. I could have sworn me send it, you know. Let me send it again, right? I was going to read some information I have concerning the matter, but out of respect still, I am. Hey. Yeah, I know. Yeah, your people. You see it, you know, man. You see it? So may I tell you? All right. People, I want to leave the matter here now because you see the thing on my phone, you know. Because the stuff that happen on my phone, you'll get distracted. So I have two persons we are come on, I'm gonna make them come on. I think, let me say it again. Let me say it again. Say it again. The people who are involved in the situation knows exactly the last words. This was less than hours before Jamaica played Suriname. There is an ex-vlogger who was supposed to take the said player to the game. Plans were made for a conversation to be had. Other things were done. To suggest that a coaching staff operated in a way that requires an investigation by the president of the Football Federation of Jamaica, that he, according to the previous statement, is agreeing to. It is disrespectful to the coach when the coach had a conversation. I'm not going to, I'm not. I would prefer if you people, believe me, I'm a responsible person. If I were to reveal everything, the whole process from the time the player got to the camp up to the last minutes of him leaving the Captain Horace Burrell Center and conversations after that, I'm going to have to call people's name. I've already been told that I've dissed somebody. I'm not disrespecting anyone. When the first statement was made, I said, leave this plotting alone out of respect for the persons involved. I said it again. I said, leave it alone. Leave it alone. And name the team. And what I think somebody said it earlier, what I don't understand is one player was not selected. The reasons were clear. And when somebody is going to purport that the president of the Jamaica Football Federation, who along with his technical committee, says that they are not involved in team this and team that. People, isn't something wrong with someone coming out publicly to say they had a conversation with Mr. Michael Ricketts and a third party, who I know, to launch an investigation or to investigate matters concerning team selection? That's not the president's place. That's not the president's place.
That I go on money's one.
That's not the president's place. If there is anything that is off, it must start with the coach. Engage the coach. Engage the technical. How the president get involved? Whoever is telling you anything, and all I will say is that the player is injured. Leave it at that. And he was injured.
Someone is an injured man make the team.
Leave it at that. If you don't want other things, go and believe something else. Unseen, big up yourself.
Yes, man is one. Is the unseen one.
Unseen, we're not hearing you, you know.
You not hear me? You not hear me? Let's see. You hear me? You not hear me?
Probably need to sign out and sign in.
You hear me now?
Let me tell you this, right? I can call some players' name. So I don't, you know what is so funny and seeing and people? There's a player, right?
You hear me?
There's a player, right? Let me give you an example. There's a player called Matthew Baker who was performing well. Very good.
Okay.
Performing well. He got injured. He was named in the provisional thing. He got injured, right? All of a sudden, he's not in the team. Right? He's not in the team.
I'm not playing left back, right?
Though he recovered from his injury. Nobody has called him and given him an explanation. There's a next player called Ethan who came, got same thing. There are several players who came to the camp, from Canada and the USA, who came in, and seen good quality players and got injured, right? And got injured and just couldn't continue. You understand me? And we don't hear this kind of a thing about them. We don't hear what is going on. We don't hear no investigation going on into why Matthew Baker isn't in the team. We don't hear any investigation going on why Whisper is in the team. It isn't in the team. We don't hear any investigation going on. But a player who admitted to having a legitimate injury, had conversation with everybody else. There is an impending investigation. There's an impending investigation. Nobody is launching any investigation. I guarantee you, if Mr. Craig Butler says to Mr. President, you need to go and investigate. Nobody is saying that why Whisper is not included until he recovered, because he's going to recover. He can't have COVID forever. But there's no investigation being launched into that. Come on, man. Let's not go there. Something wrong with your end. Go ahead and see. The people, as long as the people hearing you,
Yeah, man, is one. You hear me now?
I hear you at all.
So wrong with your head, man. What them I hear me now? What's wrong with your end?
Go again.
You hear me now?
I hear you, man. Unseen.
Yes. You hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Yeah,
Loud
man,
and clear. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone is, man. What really that take place? Because we kind of lost,
There was some comment about an investigation by the president into the reason for Splat not being selected in the team.
So basically somebody, take it up on them and make a call to the president.
Call the president. That's what I'm saying. Call the president. And this, remember, unseen. And all right, because I get a lot of message on my phone, I mean, I restrain out. Honestly, I really respect the person, because I restrain myself, I am restraining myself because I know that I had conversation with the person up to the last moment of the player leaving Captain Horace Center. Late. When was the game? The Jamaica game. Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Late Tuesday evening. In fact, when we were again trying to make a new arrangement and we asked for someone to go and talk to him, he was already on the highway and came back the next morning. Are supposed to. All right? So, I have an issue, say it again, with us purporting that there is something on the coach's path, Coach Maurice Gale and his team, that was aimed at only one player from England. The coach selected, listen, I said it. The coach believed, and you can ask whenever you speak to the player, any one of you, ask the player the last conversation with the coach and record it and play it for the people. Because the player is an honest player. And the player is going to tell all of you the truth. Ask the player to say the last 5 words the coach said to him. And then record it and play it for the people. People, if I, management, am wrong, I will come up here and you haven't called names. I will apologize to MPEC. But I am telling you this. If the president is engaged in anything about investigating players because of what a coach, something is wrong with that.
Of course, something wrong with that. But when I get time, we have that time to deal with other things. What do you do with that now?
So anybody can call the president now when a player is not selected in a team. So Mr. Butler, they didn't select any of your Phoenix players. You need to call.
Them select one. But him not a Phoenix player anymore still.
He's not a Phoenix player. You need to call for an investigation into why the Phoenix players were not selected. Tyrone Marshall.
Hold on. Unseen.
Hold on there. Brian, you need to call. You need to ask for an investigation into why the player from your team not in there. Tyrone Marshall, you need to call the president of the GFF to come do an investigation as why. Listen, Juvenile Minot, you need to call the president. You need to investigate why your son is not in there. Peter Baker, you need to call. You understand me? And to find out why Matthew Baker not in there. Investigations need to be launched about all the players.
So Mannings, hold on. Question. Good night. I'm just a little much, you know. So who we are investigating now? Who do we investigate? Fuzzy?
Yes, apparently there's I don't know. They're going to the president was in a 3-way conversation, and he's going to be investigating the splat matter.
Oh,
so I made sure I sent it to the coaches.
So when he investigate it now, what investigation are going to determine if a player for a team? The more investigative the player for a team.
Listen, you see, guess what? Yeah, exactly. My friend who just it should not be, and I tried. My friend, I tried. I told him to leave it alone. And my friend told me it should not be put. And I tried, you know. I tell him to leave it alone, and they kept on putting it. But I have an issue with somebody putting up. But the president investigate. It needs to stop.
If the president don't investigate the coach, then the president can go coach a team.
Yeah,
we're not investigating the body.
Money's one.
The truth is still in the money. I don't think Mr. Ricketts is going to do an investigation.
President have more things to do right now.
Him have when him have whole heap of other investigation we need to go do.
And that don't make no sense neither. It don't make no sense neither
Him have
because
whole
there's
heap of other
most
investigation and begging we need to go do.
when you know in a coach when you're doing things like this, you must write a report why you not select certain players. So the coach must tell them why you not select.
Why not select a player, brother? So look how much player come on trial, brother. Him not write report about all of them why not pick them, brother. Good night. So who him all write the report to? The JFF, the technical committee, who?
The technical director, man, or whatever.
The technical director never did and see player them up better. Him not pick player too. Or tell players then or don't pick player too. So who him the player them him pick or who him select?
Seriously, man about Marcel Gay need to be sacked. Sacked for what?
Don't respond.
Who him a report to?
No, man, is man.
Don't
Rough.
And him go them
Hear them man now. Jesus Christ. Look, man, ask them. They want an injured player play?
Him are the player where them said it injured for the most part of the camp and something and can't train.
But the worst part about it, you know, man, know these players, right? So he might tell you the truth. Man is not telling a lie, people. So why you don't want injured player of the national team?
So unseen the player injured?
Yeah.
Oh.
Matty Baker injured too, you know. That's why I make the team, you know. Matty Baker is which position him play again? Left back?
I don't even know who they Matty Baker.
Right back in play.
Right back.
Right back and right midfield.
Matty Baker the player from Germany?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is that there are at least 4 players who, if not for injury, they would have been in the squad. The coach final conversation with the player is this: listen, you are an exceptional talent, but we are not sure that you'll recover in time for the tournament. The player agrees to that because there's an uncertainty. The coach goes as far as
who call the president?
The coach goes as far as this is conversation that is there to prove, you know, to say to the player, listen, it has nothing to do with your talent.
So Mannings, who call the president? A player or an agent?
Look like I'm agent.
A player or an agent call the president?
Well, no, man. It is a man posted something that he called the president.
You mean someone in the comments?
Yeah, it's a third party.
Oh, third party. Oh.
Tell you, right back him with a player in the team.
Oh, a Teddy Lee call the president, Mannings?
No.
Teddy Lee, let's brother you, you know.
Teddy Lee, that link them, man.
I better with the league. I better with the league.
Great. How the match go?
What was win 2-1.
Okay, so that means Harborview have to think that their final game. They have to get a
point.
Game. Yeah. Who they playing?
Don't be holding.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
The match they play at Veer. What don't go name? Wembley.
Wembley? Why they playing so far? Don't be holding. Where don't be holding from?
No man, remember say them have to use the approved field, let me know.
So the
pictures is Cavalier play Tivoli at Horace Burrell, Arnett play Waterhouse at Arnett, Mullines playing Cumberland at Effortville. That is actually Mullines' home game.
Mount Pleasant play.
Mount Pleasant playing Portmore at Jacksall. Mobile playing Veer at Mobile. Yeah, what are the pictures for the last?
So one game I play out Anthony Spalding.
Yeah, because remember say all the games will play the same time.
So which game them going to stream live? Most of Waterhouse and Arnett.
More than likely. Yeah, but
So who scored for Watos?
Bembo and your ball
I
from your ball
mean,
get a one goal.
what
One goal.
Yeah, your ball get a one goal.
who did what?
No, I tell him say Fim ball get a one goal. Blessings at the end, man. See there? Unseen, one scene. Not a crime scene.
Money, is you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, respect ladies.
Mornings.
Good.
Morning, can you hear me?
Hold on.
You hearing me now?
Hold on a sec. We have a caller calling the program. Yes, caller, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good night.
Yeah, man, yeah. So I'm make 2 points. First and foremost.
Caller, what's your name? Because the people don't know you.
Teddy, man. Teddy.
Okay.
Teddy.
Yeah. So me I say, the coach, I think it's a right.
Teddy, you race your run, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
No,
so,
what they're saying, Teddy Lee, is to go slow.
Okay, go. So first, I think it's a privilege to represent the country in football. It ain't a right. No player don't have the right. The coach basically have the option to pick a player. Now, we the fans normally complain, so we don't want JFF to interfere into team selection. I know people say want the president to investigate why a player don't get picked. So now basically interfere JFF or interview with the people call for JFF to interfere in team selection now.
Yeah, but we want to pass that, like Lady C says. You know, we want to go past that because I think I've dealt with it thoroughly. So I want to go past that, right? Because
No, some people to make them know so them argument because now the senior team I would want the president to start investigate why certain players don't get the coach on pick certain players. Like why am I a coach? The coach maybe in his best mind or whatever, maybe don't select a player. So we are going to start.
Yeah, but Teddy Lee, you're saying that who Matthew Baker. Let's go to our next conversation.
Yeah, right back. Yeah, Matthew Baker. Yeah.
Who are the right backs?
Who will make this current defense over?
Who are the right backs in the team?
Jimenez.
So what if Jimenez get injured?
Dexter Lambeski can play right back to us.
Okay, so
Ramon Blake can play right back to the centre back.
Yeah, but that is what I'm saying. So maybe if he wasn't injured, because remember the team is not pick based.
Who will make the defense over that?
But Teddy Lee, the team is not. All right. So why was Jimenez guaranteed a spot in the team?
Come on, Jimenez are the number one right back.
No.
That's what you think.
No. Let me ask.
All right, sorry. So yeah, take out Lamont Rochester, Louis Watson.
You're gonna hold on a minute. You're gone from Lamont Rochester. All right, Teddy Lee, you just said it's a privilege. It's a privilege. How you talk about, and I agree with you that Jimenez is good. But if other players are performing, and Jimenez is not performing, he's out of the squad too. Nobody have no divine right to any position in the team.
Yeah, we know about performance-wise and quality-wise, Jimenez is the best right back. We also Matthew Baker is better than you are saying?
I am saying to you that what if Dexter was playing right back better than Jimenez?
Dexter is a left back. He can play right back.
But you just
said... I say, we're first choice out and out right back. We're not playing natural right back. Is Jimenez. Dexter first is a left back. Yeah. He can play CD, and he can play right back.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Yeah.
Answer my question.
The question I asked Teddy Lee is if you ever see Matty Baker play.
Yes, sir.
He's asking you, have you ever seen any of the overseas players play, Teddy Lee? What?
No, we never say something. No,
No, man, let's answer the question, man. We know what hear one. Yes or no?
Oh, you can't ask some question. What may I say? Mr. Jimenez player, and for him age 17-year-old, I believe him are the best right back right now.
All right, but
you believe you never see Matty Baker.
Comparing him, and you never see the other players. You're saying that he, and maybe you're right, Maybe you're right. I am saying though, you have never seen the other players play, but still it is say
You're a Christian, don't it? Sorry for bringing Christian, but you're a Christian.
Yes.
Well, you never, you don't say God, you know. When I say we trust the inch, we have to trust. When I say you mean it's not.
Teddy, you can't go there, sir. You can't go there, so you mean that? Come on.
No, but you never say, like, you know. You never say God, well, you don't speak, you know, say, you know. But when I say you mean it's like, it's better right back. Sorry, but it's better right.
Steady.
Based on my instinct, but trust my instinct, you know. So therefore, maybe I have to come to Baker, but I don't believe Baker is better. Weird, but what I mean by
Teddy,
come on, like what? No, listen.
Yeah?
Based on clips, you ever see Pele play or something like that?
Based on clips?
No, otherwise some clips. You ever see him play in our like real life or something?
No, I've never seen Pele play in real life.
So what is
We matter.
You ever see Messi?
Pele, yeah.
Hold on, you ever see Messi play in a real life?
No, come on, you know what we are talking about. In terms of what may I say? What may I say? Listen now.
Oh, sorry,
when Pele stopped, when Pele stopped playing football,
yeah.
What were you doing back? What were you doing?
What was I doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't like I don't when me I call it.
No, me I say all right. No, when me I say you have a lot of people.
Yeah.
Where basically say some ball are the greatest, but they've never seen. But them beers look on statistics and look on this side and look on highlights. Some people say Pele are the greatest, but them never basically see me even play. But them say he's the greatest. So is something wrong with those people?
Who have never seen Pele play? Are they see clips of Pele?
Just clips and highlights, but them based on what them
they see clips,
yeah,
they
read books and see statistics
of course, based on his accomplishments. They say yes. Yeah.
So based on his accomplishment, get called up say the senior team, Baker never get called up. Why me don't say Baker better? Sorry for chopping like that, but you get what I'm saying.
No. So you ask me a question. You ask me a question. So let me answer your question.
Easy. Answer it easy one.
Very, very easy answer.
Really?
All right. Matthew Baker is not known to the coach. He's in Germany playing. If you're going to use levels, and it's not just Matthew Baker, Lembisky also play right back. Tyler Roberts in the league game for Wolves played right back. Now, if somebody said to me in training, Tyler Roberts was performing in training better than Zemeniz, and therefore they select Tyler Roberts, I don't have a problem with that. Is Zemeniz a good right back? Yes. But if another player is performing in training, I am okay with the best player being selected. You are saying that Zemeniz is best, though you have not seen the other players. And you don't care about...
Roberts is a wire winger. Yes, himself can play right back, but you may bring more defensive things in game. So you can play Roberts as a right back.
But Teddy Lee, you know that.
Yeah.
All right. You know, Teddy Lee, you know that statistically, Zemeniz is not doing well in the league at right back. Remember that Zemeniz wasn't even starting for Harborview because there's a right back there better than him. And Mount Pleasant concedes most of their goals from the right side of the field.
Matthew Baker was playing for more. Matthew Baker is the right back now. He's out of the squad. So people say, at least women make the squad over. So if Matthew Baker is playing for Mount Pleasant, Matthew Baker would be solid than Jimenez.
Yo, tell Lee your reason, like tell Lee.
No, we are no matter the comparison is Matthew Baker and Jimenez.
Mine's one.
So me ask, we have 7 defenders in the current squad. Who Matthew Baker will make it over?
Lee, you know that Teddy Lee, you know that you listen. we said, listen, I said that Matthew Baker is the next player that is injured. I called several players injured who they are not in the team because of injury, all right? Because they are injured, so they never get a chance.
No, we are talking like Matthew Baker after the team would have to make 20 even if they never injured.
Listen what I said. Listen what I said, Teddy Lee. I said that Matthew Baker was injured. Before he got injured, they were saying that he's good quality and he was part of that preliminary group and invited back. He got injured, he was not called back. He's out of the team. I am saying to you, it stands to reason that if he was still training and performing well, he could have made the team. You said, who is he going to make the team over? You took his position and then you said...
20, we are talking about the 20, the final 20. We're not talking about the starting 11.
Yeah, man. You took his position and said, can he make the team over Zeminis? You did that, not us.
No, but I want right back. Obviously, the coach select one right back for him squad. If another right back could and use that and say, here, Baker deserve the position more.
So that is possible, Teddy Lee, because you started out by saying no one has a divine right to the team.
Yeah, nobody has a right to the team. They have a privilege.
All right, so if Omari Hutchinson was
and the coach have a right to have favorite players and the coach have a right.
So if Omari Hutchinson was in the team and they drop Christopher Pearson and bring in Omari Hutchinson, you know what you'd say?
Yeah, what me would answer?
You'd say they should not have dropped Christopher Pearson. They should have probably dropped Chad James or somebody else that you don't know.
No different position in play.
No, but Teddy, you'd want somebody that him don't know to be dropped.
No, listen. All right, Cam R. So basically, Pearson to me is people say he can play the Cam too, but he's a box to box. So, if who would drop us, drop him and put in splat or what?
No, man.
Obviously that's an issue there.
No, man.
Splat the name of this, Bridget. Take our splat out of this.
No, splat injured. Oh.
No, man. Here's what I'm saying, Teddy. Yesterday, you came on, and you know who you said should be dropped? You remember?
Chad James,
Chad James. We asked you if you ever seen Chad James play yet. You said no. We asked you what position he plays. You didn't know, but he was supposed to be dropped.
No, me not say man. No, me tell you say at least him play forward or Cam. So that
right. So he's a winger and stuff, but you wanted him to be dropped. He had no merit. You just wanted.
What do you mean by no merit? Which player would you tell us at least so that maybe there? It's Omari Hutchinson. Omari Hutchinson, I say. If Omari Hutchinson coming back at Chad James and drop.
But we ask you why.
What do you mean by why? Because Omari Hutchinson better.
No, but what I'm saying, Teddy Lee, is that...
I mean, never say Omari Hutchinson, we can't say that, you know.
Teddy Lee, the point I am making is that you ask people to be dropped who you don't know. In other words, even though Chad James may be better than other players who are playing locally, you wouldn't drop them.
No, the comparisons was Chad James and Omari Hutchinson.
Let me give you. Omari Hutchinson.
Duncan McKenzie is the next camp.
Teddy Lee.
Yeah.
Teddy Lee. Would you drop Devontae Campbell for Omari Hutchinson?
No, that couldn't be the comparison.
Why? They play the same position.
But that couldn't. No, me not drop Devontae Campbell.
All right. Let me ask.
Yeah, but I won't drop Devontae.
But you drop Chad James.
Where, sir?
You drop Chad James, though.
Yeah, I'm going to drop and leave Kobe Thomas.
Wow. So you wouldn't drop Devontae Campbell, but you...
Because he's a core player, basically that man is a core player. The coach supposed to have core players. That man is the JPL, so I'm not dropping him. That is my opinion. I'm not dropping him.
All right. So
at least if you have local, I don't care what man wants to say, if you have local born Jamaica and the youth teams, that's how I believe. So no matter where man, what I try to say, someone who based on the sound is like the youth level, is like when you could recruit everybody from over the world and get rid of every local player.
No, Teddy.
My opinion is that that's a no.
No, Teddy, nobody said.
What do you mean by nobody said that? What do you mean by?
I am not saying that, Teddy. I am not saying that. What I am saying.
So you're going to get out Pierce or Paul or Carl. Out.
Did I say that?
No, you, not you. Not about other people, the comments, you know. So get out Pierce, get out Devontae Campbell, get out those players because on the sound you find better talent.
All right, so here's what I'm saying, Teddy Lee. The team, right, I believe that Zeminis is good enough to be in the team. Pearson is good enough to be in the team. What I'm saying, though, is that no player, including those from overseas or locally, especially at the youth level, should ever believe that whether you are core, local, or overseas born, that you have a divine right to any position. You must play based on your ability displayed in training. And watch this steadily.
But training different from real. That's yeah. Anyway, I understand all that.
So if you're underperforming, you're gonna bench, even though you're a core or you're listen. If Jamari Clark is not scoring any goal and losing all the ball, he must be dropped. He must be dropped.
Yeah, because it's not a right. But for a serious side, why would so people said the main reason why Jimenez wasn't starting in training because of what you must say, Baker better?
No.
I think the coaching staff know where Jimenez come with already.
Listen, Teddy Lee, you are the one. Nobody was comparing. No, but me I say, oh, he might get job fire. I have to job somebody. The coach decides to go defender. Teddy Lee, all we said, you started this in a Teddy Lee.
Yeah, but me I said, the coach picked 7 defenders, 9 midfielders, and 2 forward. That's how the coach picked.
Right, Teddy Lee, all we were saying is that just like how there was a conversation.
By the way, I think Matthew Baker born out here, so we not discriminate against
all
man. So,
all right. So Teddy Lee, all we said is this, Teddy Lee. If there is a need to investigate the splat matter, other players have been excluded from the team because they had injuries. Why isn't there any investigation? I went on and I said, given that Matthew Baker, from the reports, was doing very well in training, he got injured. When he got injured, it led to his exclusion from training. He didn't make the squad. You took up that, and here's what you did. You said, who would he make the team over? He plays right back. Can he make it over Jimenez? I am saying to you, training determines that. You are not convinced that it ought to be training. You are convinced that Jimenez is better than him. You have not seen him. But you have not.
Me understand what you're saying about. Let me ask you a question. Would you bring up, sorry to move the conversation about injured Messi, like 10% injured Messi? What you say, would you bring Messi? Because Splat, I understand the injury, but the Splat is very like quality in terms, and him better than the player. Even if him injured, him still go better than the player when not injured. What you say, would you bring Splat?
If I were the coach, and this is what I expect, because I was helping the matter, I would take the risk. Because the injury is one of those injuries that if it acts up again, that's it. If he goes on and it's a kind of injury that if he goes on the field and bam, he's out.
It's a career ending.
Not career ending. It's one of those. It's one of those kind of injuries that once it happens, it takes a while for you to recover. So if he goes on in the semi-final, and that's it. If he go once,
the groin injury.
Right. So groin injuries.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I would have taken the risk. And next coach don't take that risk. All right? You understand that? But
you understand now through the comparisons people are using. Jimenez is injured, so therefore what Jimenez are doing at the squad.
And this is what I can't understand the conversation. Because instead of the president try to investigate why Splat not there in the U20, he need to get Splat in the senior team when he recover. That's what they need to do. Because Splat is good enough to be in the U20 in the senior team. And I said that. What they need to do
senior
is
team over who?
Sorry
for you go over who? They want speed because a central midfielder, don't it?
So why can't make it over Speedy?
So you say it's better than Speedy right now.
Oh boy.
Teddy Lee, how me say that?
I just want like a bit like. Now we have to ask the question: is he
All right.
better than Speed or
All right, let me ask you.
not Speed or Ravel Morris or somebody?
Should Zeminis be in the national team?
Well, as what? As a 23 player?
Whatever player you want him as in the senior team is the same position would want.
Right now, no.
Okay.
So Javin Brown is a youngster would not look for as a right back, so or somebody else, but right now. But I understand if you prepare for the future, yes. But yeah, I say something that can make the start. A starting 11, yes, and also for the senior team.
I did not say starting 11, Teddy Lee.
Oh, the squad. So basically, you say the national. No, what you say this competition maybe not. So I say, I don't agree with the Omar situation because I believe him to go at the under 20 because that is way important. Because if we qualify, that will be good. Yes, we need to cap him, but I think him going to the national and that is very important.
I think he needs to stay, get capped with the senior team, and then when we qualify, he plays in the tournament. That's what I believe.
Repeat.
I think he should stay and play with the senior team. Now, when the team qualifies, he should enter the U20 at the tournament.
Oh, so we're sure of qualifying for the tournament.
I'm never very sure. I believe we can qualify with the players we have. That's me. It may not happen, but if it happens, I would bring Omar there. But I think he can get now into the. You understand me? And he can be in the team. Like I said before, I think Dexter can be in the senior team setup. If you have 30 players, let them go out there and fight, and maybe he can make the team, play, perform in training. You never can tell. They are youngsters and they're playing at a high level.
Yeah, man, we know that. But I mean, say like Omar, I think come on, remember this region one of the toughest in terms of under 20, and to me, if we bring the best players them there. Omar Hutchinson is one of the best players in Shambe there.
Yeah.
So if you want to say about passport issues in a look boy, yet I understand.
Yeah,
don't tell me say boy he must stay because of senior cap and to make him go at the tournament.
Yeah. Anyways, they must say I know Balaka ready for call, so.
Oh, Balaka. We know about course right now. Anyways, big up.
All right, Teddy Lee, bless up. That's Teddy Lee. I'd see it. What is on? See, you know, Balaka already. Balaka is a man. So Whisper can make when we go World Cup then. Yeah, of course, Balaka. Of course. Yes, Balaka.
So when I say, just forward in a mirror, something that sound good. What you say, Hutchinson for the now?
Jesus. I'd see, take out Balaka for me.
You made a talk to. You know me, I said, you know, man.
Yeah.
Here say something, you know. They say, I better Hutchinson at this moment. You get a cap for the reggae boys, see? All right. Done this so. So if you go a youth tournament, and then when the youth tournament, when the Jamaica youth them qualify for the World Cup, it must come in, right?
Yes.
So like how Whisper injured now and have COVID and now go make it to go. So when Jamaica qualify for the under 20 World Cup, Whisper must go straight in 18 then.
As long as him perform, of course.
So if Hutchinson perform, say that too?
Yes. Then we definitely. If the players not performing, if the players are not performing, they can't be in the team. Because nobody have no divine right.
All right. I just that me the call to clear up still enough.
So
Whisper injury and can't go. So when time the team come back to and go World Cup, they
are going to look at, of course, they're going to look at players for the tournament, Balakar. And not only that, Balakar, maybe there are other players. There are other players in England. You know. I know for next player, you know, who is looking about his papers, you know, who many people in England believe he's ahead of Omari Hutchinson. And this one is like, you'd call him a Jamaican.
So some
I can't even tell you what team he play,
man.
but he plays for a big club, and he is getting his. So by if the team qualifies, he's going to come in. So people have to perform because nobody has a divine right.
Man, you see right now, me I tell you, this Hutchinson youth can play, but me feel say we dey go overboard.
What do you mean by that?
A youth 20 if you play and now in a senior team, in a reach up better yet.
Yeah, but what time? You know what age Bibi Gardner played in youth in the senior team?
So we know want Whisper play.
So you're saying that Whisper should be playing in the senior team now?
Yeah.
Over who?
Can come off a bench.
All right, so fine. So let's work that. Go ahead, Bala.
How old is the 17-year-old?
Who?
Yeah, you want to play this game.
No, but Balakar. Man. And what kind of ice thing that you are going with, brother, man? All right, Balakar, remember now. All right, one of the things you have to look at is, as good as Whisper is, Amari Hutchinson is playing in the Premier League in England. Whisper is a very good talent, but he's not playing at that level yet. So you can't compare them that way because one is playing in the Premier League, the other one is not. He may still be able to make the team on performance, but you can't.
Who is playing in the Premier League?
Amari Hutchinson.
In which Premier League? The youth, the
no,
look
what. Go and check Arsenal match day squads. You see him name on it almost every week. In the last
on the field.
Then if you met the squad Balakar, listen. So Balakar, you know that if you dip on the match card, so if you're there on the match card, you know make the team.
That means Hector can play for Jamaica, then can dip on full and match card.
Of course, Hector can play for Jamaica.
So why Hector not in our team?
Balakar, no reason, someone. Because Hector, why Hector not in the team? Because Hector is based on performance and calls up on other issues. We know that already, Balakar, man.
All right, man. But me say, as same as it think good for you, good if it good for one somebody, it good for you next. So from them a perform, you have to in a national team.
But Balakar, all right, and that's something I like take. Where is Whisper performing?
He perform all over the world. When he did at Brook Valley and beat up all high school, them. No watch the game them, so no.
All right,
man. Remember say me I talk to you know.
All right, so Balakar. All right, so Whisper dominate all over the world. Right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Whisper has dominated all over the world, all right?
Yeah.
In what's the name of it for Phoenix? In a top club?
No, for Brook Valley. Man.
Oh, you're talking the high school in England?
Which high school? You man play against academies
no.
Player them, Man City and the whole of them.
All right, so it was at Balakar ask you. So it was at the Brook Valley Academy in England.
Yes.
All right. So you know that Omari was playing at a higher level in England.
And man is man. You know when you make people them beat me, no, because me not compare two of them, you know.
But of course you did. You did.
I tell us if something good for good, if it's good for one player, it's good for the next player. Simple as that.
But you see you're not comparing them, but you are.
Man is man. Hutchinson to play under 20. Why can't make the under 20 team now?
No, it's not that he cannot make the team, Balakar.
All right, what happened then, man?
All right, so Omari Hutchinson, up to recent, don't have his passport. All right, Paul Hall wants him in the senior team to cap him because, and here's why.
Paul Hall too.
The man.
Man.
One thing.
I'm mad, man. This a youth have to play some first team football first before they talk about them sitting here. All right, make Paul Hall lead them. So man is man, which position this you could you play?
At Arsenal,
Yeah.
he plays right. He plays on the right side of the midfield. He plays on the left.
Okay. Paul out cap him, man.
Huh? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
man,
they're
Paul-
saying. He needs to be.
Paul out
Yeah.
cap him.
Yeah.
Say for me a whisper father, when I make England cap him or one I country them when you can cap her.
Why?
I mean why? So if we can do that, I will make him father enough to do the next thing too. Corrupt me the pre. The whisper. Corrupt. Man is man, they must have me know about the game, you know, so nobody can tell me no foolishness, you know. If we want to cap that little youth, in play for Jamaica for a long time, I will make we not for cap whisper. We can play for other country.
Balakar, why you go cap about the border of Jamaica? Him no need cap.
I mean you don't need cap, you know, can play for our next country. Stop talk foolish man, man. I mean they talk to you, know, man.
Balakar, you know that there's a process to qualify to represent the next country, right?
It go well qualify. Me they tell you that personally.
Okay.
Me have my source. So me know him qualify. When me tell us me have my source, me have my source. And guess what?
Balakar, I work here come from or you did at some party or something.
No man. I mean hard with them man, garbage party man. I hear me not hear none of the talk about Christopher Pierce who again playing the national team. I saw Christopher Pierce fall off now.
Yeah.
You know drop more leather.
Christopher Pearson.
Yeah.
I mean, people are giving them time to develop. I think sometimes we make too much of the ballers.
How old is Christopher Pearson?
19.
And I was boy.
Balaka. All right, go on. The people that are taking in the comment section, we have a next call coming in.
Yeah, man. Because you know, some of the beat to know the truth. If me a whisper father, then make him one next country clap him.
Yeah.
How far would I for show you now?
How England? Yeah, somebody's asking how England gonna cap. Because Southgate would have to call him first, don't it?
I know England alone he can cap, he can play for.
Who else? America? Don't they have to call him? Him can't just.
Me say, you hear me just say. You don't worry yourself, man. 4 countries can play for.
Yeah?
4.
Okay. Jamaica, America, England, and where again?
Hey, me not man is man, my forward off for sure. Just no say that me say. If I'm my father, that no do.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to cap Hutchinson, man.
All right, Balakar. All right. People. I'd see somebody that call. Go and talk.
What is man? Maybe I'd say which game Omar Hutchinson play for Arsenal. First team this season.
First team?
Yeah.
Let me say this. If a player, so I hear some noise in the background and see. Let me tell you this. A player who can make a team that was battling. Hold on, we have a call. Yes, caller, welcome to the show. Good night.
You got yourself, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, the Spiner.
Yeah, Spiner, man.
Yeah, man. What's going on?
I unseen. I watch the show and I the show and I listen to the show too. I watch the show in the background and I backfeed the thing.
I don't know. Baby.
No, to me hear some background sound. Me I wonder if I was my background, if I me there I do it.
No man. Somebody called me and I said we must ask man some question.
All right, so I think this person.
All right, go and ask the question and see me listen and talk after.
Yeah, man. So let me answer the question. Omari Hutchinson did not play in any game for Arsenal this season. So Let me use that now and put that in context. This is a player that if you check the ranking of his age group, he is in the top 10 in the world. All right? Coming up through the ranks at Arsenal. Arsenal is finished fifth in the #1 league in the world. If you can make the bench at that age of the in the #1 league in the world in a 5th place team, how are you going to compare that with a youth who have not yet played? You understand me? Come on, man. And it's not taking away from the other person. So you're going to say because he hasn't played what? He's not there yet? Come on. Teddy Lee, reason better than that. It's just like I am playing in the NBA, but I'm a 7th man or the 9th piece on the Boston Celtic. And you play for New Horizon Horizon Park All-Stars in Jamaica, and you are a starter. Who is better? I'm in the NBA. I'm in the top league. We can't reason someone. We can support who we want, you know. We can support who we want, but we have a reason with more logic in the Teddy Lee.
Someone's man.
Yeah.
The brother will just come up and pull the coil. How?
We're bridging baller car, man.
I'm a baller car with a smoke or a drink because baller car can play for 4 countries right now. The man have so much citizenship him have a global citizen that.
I don't know what Balakar. Balakar sound like him nice tonight.
In father saying can play for England still.
Yeah, but you cannot. What I'm saying though is that you cannot just play for England.
Yeah, play for England if England have to make everything.
Exactly. At the end of the day,
we know that, you know. We know that. You don't young glass say him have, you know, family connections when can make him. If them call him, he can play. That we are trying to say.
Family connection. Listen, man, family connection can make you play international football. That's a Jamaica family connection make you play international football and friend connection. A talent make you play England overseas.
They still don't understand me.
Talent because and a lot of people is here.
Here is what his father meant, and Brain Drain is answering it. He's eligible for England. Maybe he's eligible because, for example, if you have a child and the mother is American, but you're born in Jamaica, you're eligible for America, but you can't play for America unless they call you.
Exactly.
So
American
what Balakar is suggesting to us is that Gary Southgate is going to call Whisper.
When you have, how old is Whisper?
16.
Okay. And you have some other, our top 16, top 5, top 10, 16 year old in England.
No, he's in Jamaica, man. He's a Jamaican baller.
Oh, in born and grow Jamaica?
Yes.
Okay. Me no really know that. Me no know that one they working because me no really see other than my name sake. Me no really see nobody else left from just and me no think my name sake it grow up in a Jamaica most. Me think him spend more time in England though.
Your name sake?
Yeah man, me talk about Mr. Sterling Raheem.
Oh, right,
Mr. Sterling.
Oh. Teddy Lee. I ain't against Omar Hutchins, but I'm saying he ain't playing senior football. What is like Teddy Lee, Lord have mercy. Teddy Lee. You haven't seen him play a senior game for Arsenal, but he plays senior football because he's in the match day squad. He's named. That is on it. But he has not, what I can say, he has not played a senior game with the team, Balakar. Teddy Lee. Come on, you don't know better than that, man.
Or him not play a game with the first team yet.
He has, right, but you have 80, so he's on the bench, but he has not played. So he's playing senior football, him just not start yet because he trains with the senior team, he makes the match day squad. I don't understand how Teddy Lee a reason, so man. Teddy Lee, not because a player sits on the bench at the Lakers and don't play for the first half of the season. He's still an NBA player. He's still an NBA player.
Yeah. He make the NBA team.
He made the team. Him just not go on yet.
Them just not go that deep down the bench, so them not get to him yet. But one day them all call him up to do some service when the time is right. But through them, him dip on the bench just in case, you know. Next man up and the next other time team call up yet, but in time will come.
Yeah.
Once you come out and come sit down on the bench as a substitute, you have a chance to get into the game.
There you go. There you
Sooner or later.
All right, they say I must just leave. They say I must leave Balakar and Teddy Lee alone.
Yeah, that's a start. That's a start, Teddy Lee. Or whoever, that is a start. You have to start somewhere to get somewhere. So when you can do so boom and make a team like Arsenal and can sit down and ride the pine, you just want to ride the pine for your time. Your time will come and you'll get a shot because them never leave you at home or leave you in a stand. You're on the bench right here, suit up, warm up with the team, run out there when half time and thing with them. So you never know, your time might come. A man in your position might just get an injury and nick up and your time to go. You see it? So just all you have to do. The bet, what them say?
Yeah.
Availability is the best what? You're not too bright enough. What them say availability is the best what? Man.
If you can remember the quote, you
then you remember help. Now you me ask you for help, brother. Me kind of ask more.
I want to do tonight, man.
I say dragon me the pan me a bonus this. So you know, that's why me attack on the phone and come on the screen.
Jesus. Availability, brain drain. What is that? Availability is the best. Is the best what?
I'm a general quote in it. A general quotes in sports. You know, remember, this is a quote where we used to Ben Simmons. Yeah. So you know, remember.
Availability is the best ability.
All right then. So once you're available, the body is ready. Your time will come. Just stay fit and get in the game.
All right. Awesome. See, somebody Formula Sport says, and you would never say Maggie should not be in the senior team. All right, so Teddy Lee, based on your reasoning, because Teddy Lee is saying that the man is on the bench because of potential. Teddy Lee, sometimes I want to be really serious, you know. All right, we have a next call, Piney. So tags.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We I go and listening and I go and enjoy the show.
Yeah, man. All right. Yeah. Hey, good night, caller. What's your name for the audience?
Man.
Yeah, what's your name for the audience, caller?
Oh, I thought so.
Turn off the sound in the background.
Turn off the background.
Yeah, turn off the background sound. Because we're in a feedback.
Man.
Careful what you say now.
Man.
Go ahead, Mr. Hyatt.
Omar Hutchinson, me the last 5 games Arsenal player. I don't see man on the bench, brother. So I don't know what talk about that man for Arsenal and a big man.
So who him play for?
Eh?
Who him play for?
But the last 5 games in the league, I see him on the bench.
So what that?
The last the man play for no Arsenal. I never see that the man yet play for Arsenal.
You mean say the man play for? What is wrong with this man? Don't talk them.
Man. Arsenal, bringing him on this man.
Oh, you mean?
He's Arsenal man.
Hold on. You're really.
Arsenal man.
Hold on.
The last 5 games. Look at the last 5 games. I don't see the man. Man, talk about man play for Arsenal.
Have you ever seen the man on the bench at Arsenal?
I said, me look for my company showing the last 5 games. I see man on the bench. So we have to tell people man on the bench.
Of course, the man made the what? You don't people.
Hyatt, what am I back here tonight?
Hyatt.
I be England reject me now I come put in a Jamaica team. How I'm telling you, man.
Hyatt. Amari Hutchinson has been on Arsenal bench for numerous games.
The last 5 games I see him.
So what?
Me not go back. Last 5 games. Mr. Arsenal man.
So Hyatt. Right. Hold on. Are you a former national player?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
long me see upon Jamaica team, we should never call the national goalkeeper. Should
Yes, sir.
you're not a national goalkeeper because we never look at the last 5 games we don't see upon the Jamaica bench.
Yeah. Last 5 games, last 5 years.
We don't see upon the Jamaica bench.
Better. Them man they play for England already. The man should be back and play for Jamaica.
Why? Omari Hutchinson play for England when?
You team, man.
Yeah, but a U team.
Man, I know everything, man, is man. I want to. If the man is good, man, is man. England will let them go so easy, better. I'm telling man, is man.
But
it's about one.
Hyatt.
Yeah. Man is man. And the top man is man. Man is man. If the man is ready, them England will let them go. So once they play for
No. England still wanting Omari Hutchinson, man. All right. So what?
Man,
eh?
The man is already man is man.
So if I show you Arsenal, right, versus Chelsea on the 20th of the 4th.
Fine, let me see.
Eh?
Yeah. 2000.
You want to put it up? You want to put it up on the screen for you see? All right.
Yeah, man, put it up. I'm blind.
Huh?
Look at me blind.
All right. Carla, just hold on. Come, I have to go show him the thing here. All right? I have to go show him.
Show me. Put it up on see. Put it up on see.
All right. So, let me show you this. Bam. All right. People, I'm going to share the screen just for theme's sake. All right? And you see, yeah. All right. So let me go.
Man change that one match and come and talk about man play.
One match? Hold on. So I'm going to show you. I lose off. I think I can't believe you. If you're a man who believes one day, for a person who believes you're going to be a big coach one day, I lose off of you.
My God, I'm sorry.
Lose. Isn't that Omari Hutchinson, Arsenal versus Chelsea?
And which other match change?
So what have it? So you change the narrative now.
Yeah, all right. You change that match. Which other match change?
Which other match change?
Yeah.
You mean? Yeah. But there are games. Me tell you, there are several games there. Go and check it. Me can't go check it now. But he has been on the Arsenal bench for several games.
You change someone injured better.
It no matter how yet.
Let me say now. The man is already. England reject now go for put in a Jamaica side.
All right.
So Jamaica.
So Hyatt.
The man is Jamaica.
All right, Hyatt. You think like all right. So he's saying me the Arsenal bench one time. It's not saying, but I'll give you that. All right. Tell me a player in the local league, including your team that is at the second team, who can make Arsenal bench.
I think I'm on a silent mode. Oh God. The phone like a...
What silent?
You can't answer. Check if him there is here.
Answer the question. No man, answer the question. Let me just ask you. I'm serious. Let me ask you. Answer the question. Let me just ask you.
Man, right now, enough ball out there. They get proper training. More than because.
No man. Answer the question I just asked you. The question I ask is this: which player? We have an next call.
Me.
You?
Yeah.
I am. You have no credit left. You have a good night, Ayat. You have no credit left. Big up yourself. Wish your team all the best going forward. All right? Yes, caller. Welcome to the show. Hello? Hello, caller. Hello. Caller. Not hearing the caller, you know. Caller, you have to call back. I don't know what is happening. I don't know. I yet never have no answer for the question unseen, so there you go. Yeah. Oh, let's see if we can take this. Yes, caller. Hello? Hello? Caller? Not hearing the caller unseen. I don't know. Let me see if we can take this one. Let me get this one. Hello?
Management.
Yeah, man. Oh, there you go. How you doing?
You know. You mean, man, I tell you.
Me know see you Tennessee, man.
You come like a pay madman at the program tonight.
You make sure say you know what, you
Make sure you
understand.
don't get back in.
Man, me there and me and I can't believe that brother they play for Jamaica already. It think me feel that way for you, man, attack, brother. That man who play for Jamaica, you sound like a madman, man.
Yeah, the people that say I need to go to my bed because I don't know what happened to the 3 callers that I have in a row.
Man, because, man, you what tell me, say, I play with 18 years old, I want to make Arsenal bench. And the man company program and I say, man, no good.
I don't know.
Man, let me tell you. Me not getting the youth, you know, because once a youth have the talent and thing, he's supposed to play. But nobody now going to say the same thing about Tyreek Maggie. You understand? I hear when I say, no youth out there want to get the proper training. So, if a man make Arsenal bench, so why can't play for Jamaica? And he must say, if a man play for England, he can't play for, you're not supposed to play for Jamaica. Already. A man them so now we are man is man. Me not understand the kind of reason the money are read. You understand?
Sibala
man have to realize Jamaica national belong to all the people born in Jamaica.
Balakara a fling battle off for you.
Me Balakara got about the reason. A fool is it. Balakara come out with a back of politics about which fucking people. You understand? The man they don't want the youth them man in national team and national team.
Yes.
See? And he must say whisper a perform all over the world. But we never say whisper play in a club setting. I say me not nothing just spending that talented player.
Yeah, man, good youngster.
But ask Balakar, how much time whisper make Arsenal bench? How much time Jimenez make Arsenal bench? If Jimenez have a view, and a man they have a view better than it. Me not say our management, me not say Jimenez, me not disrespect Jimenez because he's a talented youth. You understand? But Jimenez if be fair when him attack and deal with things for a better perspective, man. You understand? I mean, I enjoy the program, but then 3 man they will come and back to back. Maybe about 4 of them. Be a foolishness in man, them attack.
Yeah, Gunner's boss wants you to know that he's not a part of that, you know. Gunner's boss.
Oh, Gunner's boss never do it.
No, Gunner's boss never part of that. I don't know. I am very surprised. I'm very surprised even in Hyatt because I keep for the national team. So I'm very surprised.
But which team Hyatt play for? Hyatt ever play overseas? Play in the club?
He played for Dunby. He played for Dunby Holden and he used to keep for Arnett and he keep for Dunby Holden.
And I must have a man who make Arsenal bench no good. The man is reason better than that, man. The man is reason better than that as a man. Because other people are listening to. You talk them when they amongst one another and can't reason with them. You can't make them talk over the national team.
Teddy Lee.
So now we.
Teddy Lee, you mean that Omari Hutchinson don't make Arsenal senior team, Teddy Lee? People.
Right. Man is man.
People,
Teddy
somebody, here's what I want you to do for me, unseen, right? You can go to the EPL site and you can go through the Arsenal games, and you can see the ones that Omari Hutchinson is in the Arsenal 18. I think go to around from the 20th game in the Premier League, well, from the 30, game number 30. Game number 30, 31, 32, somewhere there, and you see him. Because I don't understand. Sometimes I think like Teddy Lee's joking, but I realize sometimes I'm really serious. Seriously.
You have to look into supply Teddy Lee because they still say the same thing.
Sometimes I wonder if he's just giving trouble still. Come, I really believe him. Teddy Lee, I'm an Arsenal man. The youth make Arsenal match their squad on several occasions. Several. But go ahead.
So if you never did good, why they would actually get him back? You understand?
But somebody even just Marlon even said that. Listen, Marlon said that several teams wanted to get the player, you know. Almost 7 teams. How many teams want him on loan in the Premier League and in Scotland? And Arsenal refused to let him out, or else he would have been playing. But Arsenal wanted him.
But man is man. You hear what man say? England to cap whisper. All England don't cap whisper. Then how much player England whisper? Then nowhere near them. Why England don't call whisper and cap it?
But it can't be capped until Gareth Southgate call him.
That may I say. So I don't work at the cap, but I must say buckle cap. You understand? Because I don't say you get this for a cap, man. So
You understand
you
me?
want to be reason better that, man.
But big up. I still believe that Whisper is a big baller, you know. Good young baller in Jamaica. Have a lot of potential, but sometimes, you know, I don't know still. But yeah, man. All right, big up Tennessee.
Yeah, man.
You find it unseen?
Man is man. No, I'm not fine.
I want to find, but
Man is man. Mark a question.
Balakar, you have 2 minutes. Because we have a next caller. Balakar, hold on, Balakar. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, caller. Welcome to the show.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, we're hearing you now.
Okay, Manning's man.
Yeah,
Weatherly here.
Oh, Mr.
Young
Weatherly.
Weatherly. Young Weatherly.
Oh, young.
Young Weatherly.
Yeah, young Weatherly. All right, bless up. Yeah, man. What's going
on? My question to you is, what are your expectations of the under-20 team?
I think we have a very good team, a very good mixture of players. You know, I think like a couple other players. I think if the player named Splat was in full fitness, he probably would have been included. I would say if there's any surprise I was surprised that Powell didn't make it, because I know in the beginning of the camp he was one of the standout players. But I think given the zone that they are in, they only need to win one game to qualify for the next round. And they have.
What zone are they in?
They're in.
We're in this zone.
They're in a zone with Antigua, Barbuda, Costa Rica, and the host Honduras. And so,
okay.
So once they win one game, they basically qualify. But it would become hard if they finish third. So I believe that they are going to qualify. If they finish second, it's going to be very difficult, right? I understand that the Costa Rica team has some issues, so they could end up topping the zone, which would make the pathway very, very easy. Because if they top the zone, they would avoid Mexico, USA, Canada, those top teams, until they get into the semifinal, which means they'll actually qualify for the tournament.
So you are satisfied with the preparation that they had done?
No, I'm not satisfied with the preparation. Definitely not. Not satisfied. I think the arrangement and the preparation is poor. The final team should have been at least 2 weeks ago. They should have had the final set of players working with them. I think that never started until this week.
No, you realize that there has never been a Jamaican team that qualified without any international, let's say, practice games.
Yep.
I'm going to reference to the last team that, which coach ran the name again? Ducky.
Yeah, the under-23 team.
And St. Lucia beat them.
Right.
Something like that. St. Vincent, or somebody like that.
I think it was St. Kitts and the Nevis.
Yeah, St. Kitts. So, one of them teams there.
Yeah.
And that team was very talented. I mean, you had Maggie and those two guys from Clarendon College. Well, you know, it was a very talented team.
Yes.
So,
I think Craig Butler's son was in that team as well. Kyle.
Right. He always talk about that. But he said Papa mess up the team.
But you said the
It's a
team did.
proper team there and that game and change the starting team and stuff
Right,
like that.
right.
I don't know. And his son didn't play.
Right.
But anyway,
Yeah, go ahead.
but I'm saying that we shouldn't really look for anything from them because the preparation is, awful.
Yeah.
So, we really shouldn't expect anything from them. So, I don't have any expectations at all.
Yeah.
Because even Trinidad send them, they're gone on a 2-week camp to, I think it's Costa Rica, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah,
In preparation for their...
Yeah, and they're playing a couple. They're playing a couple of games as well. I think they're going. Yeah, they're playing.
Right, and they're playing senior. We are playing against Premier League teams, and we even losing the games. Which is, I just think that we're dominating. It will be a different story, but we're losing against these Premier League teams.
Yeah.
So, don't get your hopes up on this under-20 team.
Yeah, but I will tell you.
Here.
Yeah, it's not a matter of talent. Like I said, it will be a matter of preparation.
Right. I'm not discussing talent. No, if it was track and field now. If we're talking track and field now, we're individual talent. That is a totally different thing. But as you know, football is a team sport, So, you can have 11 players out there. If you're not playing as a team, it don't make a difference.
One of the persons in the comment section said we can't afford to have the team travel for practice game because they might not be able to come back.
Oh my, yeah. Oh boy. Well, anyway.
Yeah,
Mannings, man, you're doing a good job. I enjoy your show. You're doing a good job.
Yes.
You sure you never come from Carnal? You sure you never go Carnal?
Cardwell beat me a couple of times, man. We have to beat them back in a Galloway Cup one at a time, Yeah. Big up CC. We have a lot of friends from CC, man. Yeah, man. But bless up, Sir Wesley. We're supposed to talk,
Yeah, man, we talk.
We're supposed to talk, because you're the next Howard man who dropped some ball up there at Howard University. You don't come tell us the story yet, So
all right, what are them doing?
Yeah, man, all right. Thanks for the call.
All right, take care. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go. Mr. Weatherly, come and help us.
Yeah, man, all right.
Yeah, man. All right, hello. Welcome to the show, caller.
Yeah, Mannings, man. All gone.
Yes, Balakar, hold on. We so talk to you. We have a call. Sorry, Balakar. Can you do the hang up? Sorry, Balakar. Teddy Lee. Teddy Lee, just hold on. Balakar, hold on. Caller, go ahead.
Yeah, man. RQ from the chat.
Yes.
Yeah, me call for say something, but me have to address a couple things. Like we really have to go raise the level of logic with up on the program.
Yeah, man.
Because you see between Ayat, Teddy Lee, and Balakar, we don't really want and this is not about education, right? Because my father never have much education, but the way him think and the way him see things, the things him me have far more education than him, more degree than him. Not a degree. But the things him accomplish in life, I don't think me I gonna be able to get to them level. The man need to do better, brother.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed, I at 36 and I talk like some fully done teenager, brother. Listen, man.
Balakar, hold on there. Balakar, me know you listen. You may have a call Balakar. Me soon call you Balakar.
All right, look.
Hold on.
Look, you tell the man say they're on a call. He might act like a child. Him not easy himself till me done say me and him getting chance and what I do. You see me talk about them, as a people, you not to have impulse control enough for another man to tell you say, yo, somebody I call, just hold on. You might pick me, brother.
But go ahead and finish making a point. Yeah, man. But it's true. We
No,
need to we need to elevate the level of reasoning, though, man. Like some times I'm wondering if they are joking or they're really serious.
Mannings man. More time me and Teddy Lee war, you know. But you see, for the last week, I don't know if him going on chameleon mode and him decide the last few days the man I do good enough.
At the protest, maybe at the protest. Maybe the process get to him.
Mannings man, when I say me shock, me I say John was star, Teddy Lee look like say is a different man. Listen, I just come in, you know. I just come in and say, me say my Mannings man, I said, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I Teddy Lee. Balakar, the man hopeless. Him just hopeless. And me I send him go school, me stop sending him, because him would have waste my lunch money. The man I said Whisper have 4 options, 4 national options, you know, Jamaica and 3 others. My thing is this: if you have all of them options, here's where me I got question it and why me I say people, I don't know if people think logically. Here's where I would question it. Him got England and them same score a bag of goal against Villa, Man City, all of them team there, right?
Yeah.
Leon they are Villa. If it is that he quote unquote qualifies for England, so to speak, him not need no work permit then. So why him not there one English club in them youth system? What is stopping him from being there? Since him qualify for England and him qualify for, I am guessing other UK. I mean I know, right? If you think logically as a man, you know, upon that and say, hold on, man, him go at England and score a bag of goal against them youth team. Yeah. Them now go want him, Mannings man.
Yeah.
And it's worse. Worse, you know, if you just say, yo, you know, some have linkage with England. Him don't need a friggin' work permit, him just gone.
All right, though, Carla. He's not qualified for England because he don't have a passport for England.
No, I get what you say, but I'm saying they would have worked on it because the clubs, they would have see the goals they must score. Talk to him and him say, listen, I have English lineage. They would have start that all quick and fast, brother. In a month or so, probably would have start out that and they over there now. I think it is a bargaining tactic when Mr. Butler use in other situations. So, Balakar, them full up your head of foolishness. And you see the xenophobic thing, like, I can't believe I had to some of the things. You see why Jamaica can't better? I mean, I gotta say it without apology. You see when you hate upon another man, and when him accomplished, and when him gain, you curse yourself to stay in the mire where you're there. You're not gonna move past where you're there. I'm disappointed in the higher man. You're a big man.
Yeah.
You know for do better, brother. You know for do better, Mannings man. You have to start have some maybe a 10-15 minutes for an introduction to logic. Help out some of them. Because them reasoning a bit poor, brother.
I think of the wrong player I had really come and talk about. Maybe we have some other players that really want to talk about.
Balakar, you just watch out. We can't understand Balakar now. Balakar still a call say, me I got this you. Him type that in the comment section, you know, and him still a call, you know, that means he might hear him on the phone, you know. Balakar.
Am I got this?
I must you man. I don't know who you talking, Balakar.
No man not pull it up. No man not pull it up. Yeah, this me no dear. I never waste my father lunch money when I go school. You can't diss me. All I got show is how dunce you are. You can't diss me. You idiot. I mean I say that straight.
All right, Carla.
Anyway,
yeah, man. All right, bless up. Thanks for the call. All right,
man.
Yeah, man. Respect. Balakar.
Yes, it did. All right, me now got this in for your program.
Okay. You know.
No, me now on this man.
No. This go ahead and make it.
No, me now on this a program. Meaning me now on this a program.
Hold on. All right, Balakar, just hold on. Teddy Lee, Balakar the on the phone. If we answer your call, I'll cut off Balakar. So let me Balakar have 2 minutes, Teddy Lee. Then I'll give you 2 minutes and we done. All right. Go ahead,
Balakar. I want a system with can control 3 calls one time.
Man.
Yes, Balakar.
You see, come like you carry off the thing wrong way. Because they watch the thing from the program and hear people them come on and try to style me. You what me say? Me never set the ball and a good. Listen, you know. Me say the youth is a good baller. And me say, what good for one, good for the other. Zin, don't have for that now. You see, this a brother we come on, we have all in qualification. When him go at university and come back, and me more work for. Because when they come back, then qualification when they have can't get them a job. So when they come somewhere, and me at them boss, and me not have no qualification we have. So him the reason done. You see what me I say? So tell him to level up himself, man.
Okay, so what you're saying, you're saying that Omar Hutchinson is good.
So man is man, me come from the program and adapt myself
all
first.
Right, and you saying that
the youth
okay.
a good baller.
Okay.
And me say what good for one young player, good for another young player.
Okay.
Me know you hear me talk about
okay.
But the next baller where you say now go come. Me hear me talk about Hector same way. Some man just love run off the mouth.
But Balakar, all right, think about it though, Balakar. You don't think that if Whisper, right, could play for England and that the English coaches would call him up? Why they don't call him up?
Man is man. We said the youth have 4 options. In with Jamaica, me never saying go play for England alone. Me know 2 other countries right now when can play for.
Outside
about that.
Outside of Jamaica. Okay. Me not going to dispute that because I don't know. Okay. Have any of those countries call him up?
No. Me never say them call him up. But me say man is man, he just straight from the point. Me just say, if you can call up an 18-year-old to do because you want to cap him, why you won't try to cap the Jamaican same way we can go elsewhere?
Because
you go wait till he go
let me explain to you, but me explain that to you. Because Balakar, there's one player who we know he lives in England and he's part of the English setup, and he is being scouted by England. So you want to cap him. Whisper is in Jamaica. He is Jamaican, meaning born in Jamaica. So you're not at the same threat. So you don't need to you don't go in the Premier League and say let's cap them now, let's cap them. No, because they are in Jamaica and they are born in Jamaica and they're in Jamaica. And most people will believe that they don't have the option that easily of going to play for other countries. It's different so the people in England are trying to cap the players. So that is why we are trying to cap them quickly. So it's 2 different things. That is what the people are trying to explain to you, you know. But I think
that.
Yeah, go ahead.
That they don't they come on have an whole line education and I come go on like you want to style me. And when we drive past the road and we call police from people. That me I tell you no.
Call
man
police.
Like them where you have them full education.
Call police from people.
Them they work. Hold on, man.
No, Mr. Ask him. Okay, sorry to interrupt.
Man like them, when them done college and come look at work, we who have no degree, we them have to work for. So let them go and talk, man.
All right, Balakar. All right, so, man, respect Balakar.
They don't stop come for your program and make some little fool go on like they can listen to they have their education. I'm telling you, have my education to fool.
No, Balakar, how many person? We are one person. You see now, Balakar, you are calling man fool, you know, and the man still not the thing. And you go say you go stop call because the man say you're fully done or whatever.
Fully done. You know, say I be fully done to run the country. Because they have their money. What happened to some man?
Balakar.
Some man needs to relax, man.
All right. People, Balakar say no need to relax. So
them alone have education. How they have education? When they not gone in JFF and try to change up certain things. Look for them only come and talk. Me go forever back a Jamaican player when he can play. So you don't have to go hate me and talk anything you want to talk. Me go forever back the yard baller. Franning can play good.
Okay.
So man, big up yourself. You see me?
Yeah, man, I don't stop call, man.
Nah, man, you know me not do that, man.
So yeah, tell me that.
That's a whole around, man. But you know me back in Jamaican player them.
All right, then, back.
Franning can play, me go back them. The call, I just call. big up yourself, but people like you go work for a man when I have no degree. I don't know that. I know it things.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright, Malakar. Bless up.
about style. Style yourself, man. Hold on on that too.
Alright, Malakar. Yeah. People. Alright, so here's the thing now. So let relax and calm, all right? Because listen, we have to have conversations and let me give you this. There's a caller named RDN TV. I respect him, all right? I'm going to tell you why. Because RDN TV give me a hard time and always criticizing, always saying all kind of things, right? And hold on, Teddy Lee. And RDN TV, I did the commentary on the game, and RDN TV called and said, man is man, good job, and thing, respect. And I like that. In other words, we need to, let us not be disrespectful to each other, even though we disagree. I think Slim B made that point. You understand me? I know sometimes it's hard because of how people reason, but let's not get into the name calling and stick to football. All right, Teddy Lee Grill. Keep it.
All right. So first and foremost, it's like some people just want one opinion from social media and like them want manipulate the space or whatever. Or have a monopoly, whatever. But what may I say? Me come on here and say Omar Hutchinson rate the ball and is a big baller. No, you would say something, say the man has started for Arsenal.
Me never say must start for Arsenal.
Where did you say that, man? Where you said that?
Nobody said that.
Yeah, you should listen about the team. Why would I just take something out of that? You said, Bridget, the man has started for Arsenal.
No, Teddy Lee, don't.
He might play for Arsenal, then. He might play. Where did you say that?
Teddy Lee, do not try and do that, Teddy Lee.
What you say, man, do then? Him on the bench?
What you mean? Are you saying don't play for Arsenal? I say he's an Arsenal player. He's an Arsenal player. You're saying he's not an Arsenal?
But him don't play for Arsenal.
What do you mean say not play for Arsenal?
The senior team. Him don't play for the senior team right now.
You mean him play for the senior team?
Yeah, they know. Yeah, Bridget, me go up on transfer market everywhere. The man, me don't see the man play unless the markets are wrong. But me don't see any where the man make a debut for Arsenal. So me wrong. Me look. Go up on transfer market and say, crap, me a chance.
So when you go on transfer market, which team is Omar Hutchinson associated with?
Yeah, Chelsea, what if the under 23 play and under 18 and them
So you're saying...
play. I see that.
No,
Virgin, the way you make it look like you're going to play for the senior team.
Teddy Lee,
yeah.
When you go on transfer market, you're saying that Omar Hutchinson is listed as a Chelsea player.
Chelsea player, Arsenal player, Arsenal, man. Arsenal, right about right.
So Omar Hutchinson is an Arsenal player?
Yeah, that we say, yeah.
So what are we saying wrong? He's an Arsenal player.
No, we are sounding like man he's playing like he's playing senior. You know, Jamaican list them as Sarah. Boom.
But
the man a big ball,
he's in the Arsenal senior team.
Come on, man. Like, the bench like what you say, make the bench because of quality in better than. Come on, we can't name other players where they play. Why not even there now? The squad now.
Who?
Where them put on loan. No, we're not too no, but come on. Nigel Nita, can we have to bring up some player? Nigel Nita passed out Jamaica and he put on eligible for Jamaica. That player used to make the bench. What happened to that player now?
Make the bench for where?
Yeah. No, Arsenal.
Make what bench for Arsenal?
That must maybe in 2013. He was a youngster, he was a wonder kid back in. As if someone Omar Hutchinson bus. When I say a lot of wonder kids coming at the past and they not reach nowhere. You know what I mean? Then put them on the bench with the Arsenal, Liverpool, etc., etc. They put them on the bench because them see them as potential and development. That's how we are. So we want people, so we are hate against people and we don't.
Teddy Lee.
You know, say, yeah.
Teddy Lee. Omar Hutchinson. All right. So Teddy Lee, what I'm going to do for you, right? If I
check up transfer market wrong. Just check and see if in play. Because play we are talking about minutes.
This is Omari Elijah Gerard Hutchinson is a professional footballer who plays as a midfielder for Premier League club Arsenal.
Yeah, we should have on Wikipedia, yeah.
All right. So is he an Arsenal player?
Yeah, the argument. Is he start because we on the son and said man a player for Arsenal so rare. We're talking about the senior team, not about under 23. I was saying the under 23 as a youngster, that is good. The youth is a good player, but what I'm trying to talk about is the senior team.
Teddy Lee, but what we're saying to you So let me ask you again. If I right show you where in a Premier League game he was on the bench for Arsenal.
Yeah, I see it. April must have summer again, but bench. So you're talking of going to Bridget, as Mr. Listen back to the program. I said this man is playing for Arsenal, etc., etc.
Isn't he playing for Arsenal? Even Formula said
you
that.
are. Come on, when people talk about Arsenal, they're not even look on the U20 team.
Teddy, you're missing the point.
Oh.
So let me go over it again. So a player, let me ask you this, Teddy Lee. A player who is the 12th player on the Boston Celtic team, right? He hasn't gotten any minutes. Is he an NBA player with the Boston Celtics? He doesn't have.
We're not arguing against that. The youth is an Arsenal player.
All right. So is Omar?
But we're talking about starting how much minutes he gets.
But nobody said to you about him starting. Nobody.
You know, so you need to listen back to yourself. But then again, maybe I interpret the thing wrong. You know?
People.
I know me alone ask the question if the player play for Arsenal. I know me alone.
You're having two conversations. People. How many persons? I want you to give me thumbs up. How many persons said Omari Hutchinson? Heard me say or anybody else say Omari Hutchinson is a starter at Arsenal?
No, not starter. Played for Arsenal that way. Yeah.
So, but
you never made a distinction that he playing for the under 20 team. You never say. We never hear that. We never hear
that. All right. So all right.
Yeah. Because he don't play for the senior team. He made the bench, but it's all right. Boom. You know, you make the match. You said that later on when you explain yourself. But you never said that first. So that we are talking about.
Teddy Lee.
Yeah.
Listen, it does not matter. He is an Arsenal senior player.
What you say?
Just like what Formula says, the fact that he made the match day squad means that he is a senior player who plays under 23 for Arsenal. Do you understand, Teddy Lee?
So Tariq Jimenez has basically him get a senior player then, like you believe him. He was warranted. So basically he was warranted as part of the right back in Jamaica or better.
He was warranted? Who you going to?
Jimenez the best no, Maria, Jimenez is he the best right back in Jamaica?
Is he
when I try to tell you, sir, Omar Hutchinson on the bench and the best Arsenal, you have about a better Arsenal player here. So I said the man maybe was there as potential, nothing wrong with that.
No, Teddy, nobody was saying that he's the best player at Arsenal. I'm just trying to wonder.
No, but you're saying that if he made the bench, that means say like him, because you're comparing talking about basketball, and if a man make the bench, that means then way better.
I didn't say, Teddy Lee, I said to you, if a person is a 12th player on the Boston Celtic team, is he an NBA player? I never tell her that he's way better than the other players. You keep changing up the thing. So let me ask.
What will you get what me I say? Because I see people in the comment section are ridicule the thing. Me I beat down the player me I beat down the player. Yeah.
What are you saying? Come, let me stop and listen to you. Go ahead and tell us what you're saying.
What I'm saying, I was hearing you and you're saying here what the players are Arsenal player and Ray and Tay. Not wrong with say, but you never made the distinction. Here what he's playing for the under 23 team or he's playing regular as a star player. But the way it sound to me, because me even have to do my research, I say, wow, this player is really an Arsenal like he's starting. I mean, I look at me, I said, no, I'm not see this brother even play one match. You know? So I say, I'm see play under 23, a lot of matches on play under 19. So I say, then this thing can mislead people. I say, listening on the outside, a man will believe so the man has start the Arsenal. Or a player even get a minute. And I don't know, so you go like that.
Is Tariq Jimenez a senior player with the Jamaica national team?
They will bring up that point already and get one couple game. Yeah.
He is, but he plays under 20, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Omari Hutchinson is a senior player at Arsenal that plays with
for Jamaica too.
No,
he's a senior player for Jamaica.
Teddy, make we have one conversation, man. He's a senior player with Arsenal that plays under 23. I will also say to you, Teddy, all right, let me say this, that they are senior players. Even Lacazette played under 23 games. Aubameyang played under 23 games. Mesut Ozil, when he was there, played under 23 games. So being So being a senior player doesn't mean you can't play in the under 23s. What makes
I'm not saying I get. I'm not agreeing. I'm not saying that. We're not saying you have the potential in the future make Arsenal team, but we are trying to say right now.
He has made the Arsenal team, Teddy. He's not a starter.
We're not talking about team. Even if you come on as a substitute.
So that is what you need to say, because we know that Omari Hutchinson has made the Arsenal senior team. He has made a team.
You want to say team, you make you sound like you start. But I said the squad, the day squad, but I said the roster. But don't say the team is so like the man's like you start. But I said the roster, that the right term is the roster. He made the game day roster.
No, Teddy, he made a team. Are you in the team?
That's what's that. When you say I'm going to make a team, at least to get minutes, and that roster different from team, I don't know about.
So what is the roster? I don't explain that to me.
The game day roster is like what, the 18 players on the bench or whatever.
So what is the team?
The team and 11 players and the substitute them. That may believe. That is my.
So the team is just the 11 players. So anybody who don't go on the field, anybody who don't start the game is not a part of the team. They're just a part of the roster.
Part of the squad. It's we have a squad and don't make it look so. No. You don't make your thing look so. You know a squad and roster. You know the thing I go on. Don't try to switch up the thing like
I am not. Teddy.
When I hear about team news for the day, you always see the 11 players. Then I hear about squad and roster.
No, Teddy. When you see the team news for the day, you see the starting 11 first, and then you see the bench.
The bench, and then you don't see the other set of players them would have make the final 23.
No.
That's all.
Teddy Lee, when you see the team for the day, you see the starting 11, you also see the bench players.
Yeah, man, me hear what you say, man. But when I say, the youth is a good player, I believe him, you know. But when I try to say, you see a long time I follow this football thing. I follow a lot of young players when I call for players Jamaica. They were wonder kids, and we say them a play for Arsenal, Liverpool, etc., etc. And some of them early bloomers and some players are late.
The people them sending several things for me to show you, you know.
Like send more, like what?
All right.
Same player.
So I'm going to show you his debut for Arsenal, they say. All right, as a senior player. All right. We can
send me the match and the date and let's transfer market and give me the ranking.
Teddy Lee, just relax now. Just relax now. I'm going to try and find the video. It's a video. So I'm going to hold on. I want to thank this person who sent this and some other person's calling. So we soon get sorry, let me just kill it. All right, Teddy Lee. So we're going to show you it. Let me see. All right.
Well, I'm not asking about my general. We're talking about the transfer market and that's not reliable enough. So.
Teddy Lee, just listen, man. So I'm going to ask you to hang up, right? So that you can watch the video and see Omari Hutchinson making his debut. Is that okay, Teddy Lee?
What you say?
I'm going to show a video. I want you to watch the video. But because you're on the phone, I want you to hang up and watch the video. And you will see Omari Hutchinson making his debut. Is that okay?
Which match that? Which match?
Then Teddy Lee, just watch it for yourself. No,
we have to ask, like, come on, Virgin. And what was the competition like? Is the EPL or what? FA or what?
Okay.
And who are the players that were playing? Were there a lot of youngsters? So if you ask question and just show things.
Just watch a thing. It's not a long thing. Just where you can just watch.
You have a lot of time where Chelsea sometimes use them youngsters, them development squad to play certain matches. So that's the debut. I remember go watch a match, but something like that. We can't suspect that or something like that. If you make a debut.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So let's transfer market wrong. A transfer market I'm a source. So transfer market, you led me the wrong way.
So the title of the video, the title of the people. All right, thank you, Teddy Lee. So the title of the video is. All right, caller, hold on, right? I need to show this video. So just hold on. So the title of the video, people, is Omari Hutchinson, first team debut for Arsenal. I think Kolasinac came off and Omari Hutchinson came on. I'm going to share the video so that Teddy Lee can see it, and then we will go on from there. And thanks again for the person who sent this. All right. Where is it? There we go. Bam. So let me go here. All right. So Teddy Lee, here we go. So that's Omari Hutchinson replacing Lauren Koscielny. Lauren Koscielny is a senior player. All right. That's Omari Hutchinson, Teddy Lee. They said this is his senior debut. He's playing on the left side. See, that is Thomas Partey in number 5. Eddie Nketiah, Emil Smith Rowe is on the field. These are some of the Arsenal players. All right. Saka is there as well. See Smith Rowe there. Yeah. So I don't know. See Thomas Partey on the field. There is Omari Hutchinson. Lacazette. That's Omari Hutchinson again, Teddy Lee. See Eddie Nketiah. All right. Carla. Carla, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Mannings, man. You hear me?
Yeah, man. We're hearing you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, so more apologize for how I come across earlier. I was very annoyed. I'm not like beyond annoyed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, all right, go
Beyond
ahead.
annoyed. So more apologize to Balaker and Teddy Lee. Teddy Lee, I'm a general, but sometimes I'm just too much, brother. Too much. Balaker, hopeless. I'm see me hear I make some little comments. But more I make it clear, it's about impulse control. You're calling and somebody's telling you somebody else is on the program. You call already and you talk, You know, just wait. Why you keep on a call and not bother the man?
Yeah.
You get me I say? So I shouldn't have taken it there, and as a man, I gotta apologize to that. I really shouldn't have.
Yeah, man.
Because you can't judge nobody for them education.
But because but you did say the president, you kind of preempt that with the whole your fathers and all of that kind of a thing. But I really appreciate you calling back to apologize. Although you did say that still. So, but it's good that you can apologize. Yeah.
To me, my father have maybe a 5 or 6 grade education, far smarter than me. To me, you get me I say? And I still make some little comments where it really wasn't necessary. Let me tell you this, brother. I'm working for the Jamaican government for over a decade. I live abroad. I'm running my own business. So I'm not go work for you. But
go ahead.
No, man. I just tell you, I kind of push a show in the wrong direction, and me not gonna you're not Mannings man again. You name Job. I mean, I know how you have the patience. Realizing like you have this teacher nature, boy. You have a level of patience. Brother, me not have it. Me I tell you, I do not have it. Me can't deal with it. And the reason why I get upset with Hyatt to Mannings man is because in the campaign, and I'm not a malicious person. I could tell you the name of the player. I was having a conversation, right? And it got heated. And the player told me who he was. He eventually delete the message them, right?
Okay.
If I was a different, right? And he basically said, he no want Jamaica go World Cup if him and him friend them now. Which basically was like, yo, if the Jamaican born youth them now be the backbone of the squad, me no want Jamaica go. Me could I even call the player name now, but me love it. You get me I say?
Yeah.
So you see when me hear the Jamaican players I lick out against the one. Listen, we not have a choice in where we were born. My father got England and him realized that the racism too much him and him come home and me end up born at Jamaica. If him did decide say I'm gonna do the racism Mannings man with that born at England, and not my fault. And not my fault that.
Yeah.
We have to unite, we need to get it together.
Yeah.
We need to get it together. I feel like there are certain people in the chat, they might have an agenda, and it's only for push the ones them are born at Jamaica. I understand, you don't want them to get left behind. But you have to push competition. The only way you can improve is through competition. If we never embrace competition, I find what could I have accomplished, Mannings, man?
Definitely.
Yeah, I have to embrace. Yeah, I have to embrace it. So I apologize you want to the show, but I big up J-Ross. Because the man, the logical man, big up pagan. Me and Travis Pessoa. Me and the man cuss all the time, you know, brother. Cuss, you know. But one thing I can say about Travis is logical. So even though I not agree with him,
yeah,
I say, all right, you know what, I see where I come from. That's all we're asking for. We can agree to disagree, but make sense.
Yeah, because I don't see Teddy Lee or Balakar, but Teddy Lee and Balakar, see the man come back, he has apologized and he has done the right thing. So just check the game.
Someone apologize to everybody. Everybody. Some other man in the chat will more big up to what I really remember them name, you know, like Pagan 180. What the other man? But rest up and Stefan.
Jerosa asks who that?
Tell him say R Cube, man. R Cube.
Yeah, man. All right, bless up R Cube.
Yeah, someone apologize. Sorry for that, brother.
Apology accepted.
I'm not call him Mannings, man. I'm not call him Mannings, man. I Job, me I call it. Job in him from to the brother.
People, I want to say something. When I'm on the phone, and I can't call because it don't make no sense. There are 70 missed calls.
All right, Job. Take care, yeah?
Yeah, man. All right, blessings, caller. All right, so let me try to see if I can call back some of the persons. Let me call back this person. They call a couple of times, so yeah. And now, yeah, people.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. Caller, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Yeah.
So this is Mr. Anonymous. You want to say?
Oh, Anonymous.
I just did a call for rescue you from the call that you. Somebody has beat me to it.
Okay, all right.
You definitely need somebody to rescue you from that call. But look, I mean, Messiah a reason with 3 fully mad men. So I don't know the manage, but I kind of question your frame of mind right now, brother. Anyway, it's all fun and games. Don't want a man get up in them feelings, but more time, it's challenging. I mean, but anyway, fun and games, and again, no one nobody get up in them feelings.
Yeah,
So, let's have a good night.
Yeah, man, blessings. Thanks for the rescue call, sir. SOS. All right, let me call back Formula, because Formula was calling. So Teddy Lee gone for a different thing. Teddy Lee says a friendly. Teddy Lee. It's a preseason tournament. It's a preseason tournament. It was a tournament, Teddy Lee. It was a tournament. They were playing for something, Teddy Lee. It was a tournament, Teddy Lee. They were playing for something. Go ahead. Welcome, Formula.
Mornings.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why the fan streamer argue with Teddy Lee in a boss. What is Teddy Lee talking about? Omari Hutchinson in multiple games was on the bench. When we say bench in a Teddy Lee, we're not talking in the stands and watch the game, you know. We mean that the player was an option that Mikel Arteta could have used. In other words, he was in the match day squad. So when you see the Premier League and you see them post up the starting 11 Teddy Lee, then you see them reach to the bench, Omari Hutchinson was one of those players that could have been substituted. The man is a first team player. What is Teddy Lee talking about?
Teddy Lee says that the team is the 11 players who start. The others are the squad. Are the roster.
What? Yo, money.
So I am trying to reconcile all of that in my mind. It's kind of hard. I'm trying to reconcile it. Probably by tomorrow, I will get the revelation. But right now, it's beating me.
When you make money,
Teddy Lee saying, you see, here's the thing. So, because Teddy, honestly, so Teddy Lee, I want to know if, I really need to ask if Teddy Lee, are you serious? Because now he's saying first team player now. Wow. So I really need to know if he's serious. No, I honestly want to know if he's just trolling or if he's serious.
This is ridiculous. Yes, the player has not made a competitive, has not played competitive minutes. So he has not played in the English Premier League as yet. But he's on the bench. He could have been substituted onto the field. The man is an Arsenal first team player. That is facts. Manning's man at no point in time said the player was a starter.
Man said that's what I said.
At
So
no
see,
point in
him
time
really
you said
believe it
that or
because he's saying
implied that.
him saying that the man is not a first team player.
Teddy Lee, with the greatest of respect, the first team, when you talk about a football club and you refer to the first team, seeing is not only the starting 11 you are referring to, boss. So me not understand. That is like saying, for instance, if Cristiano Ronaldo is on the bench at Manchester United, he's not in the Manchester United first team. That makes sense to anybody?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Man.
When you talk about a club's first team, you're talking about the starting 11, the bench, and everybody in the senior setup. What am I talking about? The fact of the matter is, this is a young player who has made the Arsenal bench on a number of occasions. The youth is a wonder kid.
So
and has great potential.
I suppose none of the so Daniel Green didn't play in the game, so he wasn't a part of the team. So that's a good question to ask. Bygrave and Daniel Green, right? They never played in the last game that Jamaica played. Were they a part of the team or just a part of the roster?
Manning, the fact of the matter is the player was in the match day squad on a number of occasions.
I don't know. So many times
Me know say Maggie a baller car baller. Seen? How you for advocate for Maggie being in the senior team and Maggie can barely make the match day squad at UPenn. But yet still you say Omari Hutchinson for in the youth team and Omari Hutchinson make the match day squad at Arsenal. Me not understand.
Balakar save out. Good work. All right, big up Balakar. Balakar got in bed, but West Ham have somebody said Fabian Brown says West Ham have a U23 player to play a Europa League game group stage match. Are they first team players? Yeah, they are first team players. Because Europa League.
But he made it.
No, what this person is asking is West Ham use under 23 players to play Europa League group stage matches. Are they first team players? Yeah, they're first team players now. So they move up to the first team, but they still play under 23. Because remember, a few seasons ago, Emil Smith-Rowe, who was a first team player, made his for Arsenal, played under 23. He went back and played under 23. Even Balogun, Eddie and Ketia, those players are when they were first team players, they still went and they played under 23. So Omari Hutchinson, like I was saying earlier in the formula, Omari Hutchinson could still be kept by the senior team, and he goes and play under 20. He's a senior player who plays under 20.
Yeah, but this is a player who has on multiple occasions made the Arsenal match day squad, and as Herman put it so well. You can be a first team player without getting minutes. But it's not even like say him in the squad in the Mannings, but him not make the match day squad, This player make the match day squad like when you watch English Premier League, Virgin. You see the starting 11, then you see the substitutes. And Omari Hutchinson is in the substitute. And them say the man is not a first team player. Jaja.
So what I want to ask Teddy Lee, explain to us, give us a description of what is first team for you. All right, because maybe your understanding of first team is different from ours.
Teddy Lee, yes, Tariq Jimenez is a first team player. Our 2 times he has played, or 2 or 3 times he has played for Jamaica, the senior team. Yes, he is a first team player. The man has played more than one occasion for the Reggae Boy senior team. If him even make one match day squad for the Reggae Boy senior team, he is a senior team player. That is facts.
I don't know. So listen. I don't know. I think maybe I need to ask steadily, like I said, to explain what is his definition of first team. Because he was originally saying the first team is a starting 11. And then if you come on, you're part of the first team. But if you don't get any game, you're not a part of the first team. So that to me don't add up. You understand me? But easy man, I'll leave it at that because I'm not going to change. Listen, Teddy Lee is not going to change. I'm going to hold on to this. That's his position. It might as well we leave him to hold on to it because he's not going to change. You understand me? He's not going to change. But
anyway, Mannings, bless up.
Hey, yeah,
good
man.
show, as
Yeah, man.
always.
Good show. All right. Yeah, man, bless up the Formula Sport. Yeah. No, man. Teddy Lee not going to call again. No, run for Teddy Lee. Teddy Lee not going to call again. All right. I think that is it. I think I've called back. I've called back most persons who called. I hope I have. Somebody sending me oh, they're sending me a couple more things. Oh, show Teddy that. Oh, sorry, caller. Oh, yeah. I think I played that one already with the first team debut because all kind of person sending me things to show to Teddy Lee, but he's not going to be convinced. But respect Teddy Lee. Listen, man. You really you really are you know very strong when it comes on to holding on to your beliefs and stuff, which is probably that's a good thing. You know what, Teddy Lee, you strike me as somebody who is like a political activist, a person who, if you support a party, no matter what, you're going to be stick to it. You're not going to give up. You're going to be, this is it. No matter what happens, this is it. This is it. This is it. You understand me? So, yeah. Oh, you say you're a maverick. Yeah. All right, but people, you know that I should have ended this in an hour and 15 minutes, but look here, it went to 3 hours and 15 minutes. All right, Ted. Look here now. Yes, Peso.
Oh, go on, sir, Marines. I'm coming late because I'm checking late because I work late and things, so I'm just checking. But what I want to say still, I see a thing for another program today, about the 16, 17, 16 local player, as 16 overseas player, and 7 development players. As I go?
Yeah, Paul Hall said that in the press conference.
So Marines, me not agree with that. You know why we say that?
Yeah.
And the national team, your best team to play for your country, best players to play for your country. You know the reason why? The national team is not for development. The national team, when you come in the national team, it should be a finished product, ready to go on the high state to perform. I don't believe in that rhetoric there with Paul and come with it. If I am coming with that JFF, that don't make no sense with football. I'll be a division of all over again.
All right. What I will say though is that look, the developmental players in Paul Hall's mind could be a Kahim Paris, a Tyreek, McGee,
What you saying? The younger set of players then?
So what we need to do is that at the next press conference, because people made what people did, which is wrong, and I don't think this is what Paul Hall meant. People made the assumption that when he says that he's going to use developmental players, they took that to mean he's going to find 7 players from the JPL and put in the team. He did not say that, to be fair to him.
From the where? Team. Okay.
He did not say that. When he spoke about developmental players, it sounded more like he was going to look at like a Kwasa Chang or there is this Norman Campbell.
Younger set of players,
Amari,
right?
Amari,
young guys,
Amari Hutchinson, you may see in the team.
Soon, right.
Lembe Kisa, you may see in the team. There are some other young players that he mentioned out of England that are young, who are good, but he may bring them in. But again, what some people took him to mean is that he's going to have 16 players and then he's going to come to the JPL and take up players to develop them. I don't think that is what he meant.
Oh. What man is what he
So for example, I know that Jason Guna is this question is probably just for banter, but he, for example, Bygrave is not a developmental player.
I got him. You see them say that 28 and
but he didn't pick Bygrave as a, so people. All right, so communication is important, because communication is one, what the person said, what the person meant, and what the person who is hearing it hears, and what they understand from what they hear. Those 4 dimensions of communication is important. Now, if Paul Hall, selected, say, 16, let's say, senior players, and he had Omari Hutchinson, Akwasa Chang, and say Dexter and Kanaya Boyce Clark, it wouldn't be a problem. It wouldn't be a problem, because people are saying these youngsters are good enough, and it's good to have them in
for the future.
I think there's unless Paul, what is happening is that some people took what Paul Hall said, and they said this, that's why they call JPL player, that's why they call Chambers, that is why those players were not selected for development. They were not selected as the 7 developmental players. They were not. He didn't say that. And I'm thinking like, including me, because I'm not excluding myself from this. When we re-communicate things said by people, we must make sure that we communicate it with the understanding the communicator initially had. Because sometimes we
understand perfectly what you're saying.
Sometimes we have good intention. Sometimes we have good intentions, but we lead people down the wrong path.
All right. But man, it's the next thing again. On the show here, people may not like Balakar or Teddy Gray or me too. But as me I say, a person have an opinion. You may not like it, but you can ridicule a man or say, that's a film opinion when believe in it. He may be not right to you, just like how you not right to it. Because we have to agree to disagree. This is YouTube. It's not a school like a man that call up man and
but the person, listen, but Travis though, to give credit to R-Cube, he called back.
No, I'm not talking about R-Cube. I never hear a conversation.
He apologized.
Teddy Lee is a maverick. He said that. We know about R-Cube, man.
Yeah, man.
As R-Cube saying that,
he apologized.
Catch up all the while.
He apologized and he said he should not have gone there. The other caller said it's all in fun and games when he ended. When he said, because he said that. So I think there was no ill intent and in the conversation. All right, and I do agree that people can be offended. And I did ask that we not get into the name calling.
All right.
But listen, I want to encourage people. I use the example of RDN TV, right? Because I think it's a good example. RDN TV, I then knock and I need them chaos. You see
man, I hear him say it's true.
All right, watch this.
Yeah, man, that's true.
RDN TV called me recently and he said, man, listen, love the commentary, respect, really good job. I'm in Florida, blah, 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 blah. Listen, because when I leave off the platform, I don't take what RD and TV say with me, you know. I leave it on the platform.
Well, man, is that everybody's still like you know, brother. I try to diss me and me know this back.
What is this?
So me
Why?
still, you know,
Why?
you know.
All right. So
Yeah, man. Then,
so
all
Travis,
right.
Travis,
Sorry, man.
Travis. Let me tell you this. All right. So do you know that a lot of times we say if a man do this, me will do it back, but it's not the reality. I'm going to give you an example. So at the end of the day, you know, life is 10% to really happen to you or is said to you, and 90% to you respond to it. Because watch this. You know, a man can tell you about your mother, and you tell him about your mother, right? As an example. But the next man tell you about your mother, you know, and him is a Dan for a garrison community, and I'm the area leader, and you have to walk by your yard. Because it could mean if you react a certain way, it could lead to other consequences. And for the greater good,
we know all of that.
There you go.
But what me say, man, is
so follow me.
In I chat these nowadays.
What I'm saying is that
most persons.
What I am saying is what I am saying is simply this: that nobody can diss me unless I allow them to. So if no matter what you say to me, your caller, no matter how you say this and that and all of that and blah blah blah. Listen, I can walk away because there's a bigger thing. There's something greater. Why we feel as Jamaican? Hey, a boy, this me, you know. A boy, I talk to so. A boy never talk to me, say no. Hey, boy, we are raise your voice, man. Hey, boy, we are deal with. Come on, man. I think we need to be better than that. No, we need to pass that level of like. Hey boy, person. Hey, we are call boy. Hey boy, hey you. Like, come, we have to pass that. Do this with your mother. Do this back with your mother. Hey, do that with your cousin. Do that back with your
you have a point. True, but when I say manins, everything. All right, most times me, no person I chat them when me talk. As me I say, no for the youth, them me and them you sort of we don't agree and say we and them good. Fabian Fools, same IQ. See, I would disagree to agree. And this is a platform where people have shared their opinions.
You disagree, you agree. You agree to disagree.
To disagree, all right. Me say a man time me out for a couple show, you know. And the man don't say the reason why I'm time me out, you know. Because every time Craig Butler come out, our leader, me say something about him.
Yeah. So Travis, what I'm saying to Travis, like, how am I going to get offended if a man time me out from a time?
No.
You sure it's not that listen, seriously.
But listen to me, man. All right.
Peso. It's social. It's not that important. If a person time you out,
no man. That's no. Listen to me, man. me not go time out a man for no reason at all. So what? And you do that to me more than one on different platforms.
So here's what I'm going to say.
You have something against me.
No, Peso. Listen, what I'm saying that if you can time me, you can time me out for any reason at all. It doesn't matter. It's a local YouTube plug. Listen, so if you time
no man, I don't need to go time out a man. It's so way say. Not at all. No. And that's why man, I feel him have to say you have all right to say what you want to say. You can't tell me what to say. I can't tell you what to say.
But listen, if I go on somebody's platform and I say something bad or something good and they time me out, that's not something for me to get uptight and upset about.
No man, but listen, man, is what other person the platform?
It don't matter who.
And that's it.
Peso, what I'm saying that listen, we are making much ado about nothing. These are your life, affect your life, brother. It don't change your salary. It don't add or take away from your bank account. It not come to your house, come try be with your wife or your lady. It not affecting your kids. Like why it's so important.
Everybody on the same, brother. You have to understand that.
I'm trying to get us to get to the place where we can have a better Jamaica, brother.
Yeah, me understand
some of the things they're not necessary, brother.
Yeah, but you can't know. Listen to me, man. You can't come out like you tell a man. Man free to come. If it's your platform and the man says something about you, fine. But if man talk about a person, you're not go like you're a different person. You see me I say? At that point me have. Because me and man enough man catch up in a chat all the while and them say me. So me a different. I don't notice in these chats as I talk something about I said JFR Jamaica, you work for JFF.
Send me your listen.
That's it,
No,
listen to me. Right.
All right. So remember, say people listen. I used to go on channels. I used to go on channels and people say, "Man is man a mole, man is man a hypocrite, man is man a as that." All right. At the end of the day, it's not going to stop me. I don't walk away from these platforms and go like, you know, hey boy, me I say, hey boy, about this, me know the boy, about the platform, I can't be. But no, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Listen, Peso, you know, listen, you probably know some things about me, where I'm coming from. Listen, brethren.
Yeah, man. We are coming
right,
far.
you know, right? Where I'm coming from. Listen, a man, step on your shoes, brother. It's not anything to argue about. Walk away. Where you go argue about that?
No, man, it's what I'm saying, man.
So if I know, Peso, you see, if I know that you have a problem, let me tell you what. I learned this. You remember when Obama come to Jamaica, and he was up by Huey. Let me tell you one of the things. You know, look, someone set him yard. He made mention of it. He always talks about the story where many persons would make comments on social media about him, and they were trying to find out from him, how do you deal with it? You know what he said? He said, the moment I respond to them, they become popular. Social media about him, and they were trying to find out from him. There's a feedback, Peso. You know what he said? He said, Peso, there's a feedback.
Yeah, man, here.
Yeah, there's a feedback.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Right. So what he said is that if he, as a president, anytime he responds to one of those persons, you know who they're going to know? Everybody know Obama already, you know. Anybody comment he respond to, they're going to know the person. Here's what I want you to do, Peso. You send people to try this here, whatever that this is, quote unquote this, don't answer them. Don't say nothing. Don't even respond to them. Leave them alone. And see what they're going to do. You give people power when you answer them.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Stop empowering people.
That's true. That's true.
Don't give people that power, man.
All right. Back to the footballer now, my boss.
Yeah.
How we do the footballer now? Well, good advice. Good advice. You know me, I'm Britain for years.
Call him you back.
Yeah, you know.
After Peso come in.
All right. As I say now, with the team we have now, you see me I say, the best players of the play. I say JPL players like Al Green and them you there, if deserve a chance based on the circumstances. You see me I say, manage, can't go to youth them for the future. Paris and them you there. But when we have the best team, based on with Jamaica, we have the team we have recently against Suriname, that I would say that team is about 60%. A real team. You see me I say, when all I rest a man will come like Antonio or more something, a headache that fall all in the team, you know.
That's how it's supposed to be, though.
Exactly. And we agree with persons in Jamaica. We agree with them youth, them from the community, they want to get a bus. But the man want to play for merit, make it team for merit, brother. Not true because you play in a JPL or so. You must do something different that if you move up to the next level. Yeah, but man cuss all the while about say Topi, you know. And nobody, me rate Topi, you know. Over King, you know. Nobody can tell me nothing, you know. And we tell that every time. Topi is a good footballer, but Topi just get caught up.
All right, but what Teddy Lee will say to you, and right, I agree with you, you know, that's one side of the argument. The other side of the argument is not because a player is playing outside of Jamaica means that he's necessarily better.
Much better.
So that is what they're saying. So if people can agree, if you say not because you're the top player in the JPL mean that you deserve a spot in the national team. There are other people who will say that is true, but not because a man is playing outside of Jamaica means he deserves a spot. Some players need to come and show that they are better than what is there. Maybe they are, but everyone needs to be given an opportunity to prove themselves if the coach believes that they're true. There you go.
Right.
You understand me? So there has to be balance on both sides. It cannot be them money no good, them should not be. Some people, so we can't move from one extreme to the other, because I always say this, even in garbage, you can find gem.
True.
You can find gems. So I will give it to you that, listen, do I expect to see the best Jamaican team with 11 players playing from the JPL starting? No way. If that happens,
No.
there is a problem.
No.
But do I believe that
Yeah.
we can pick a team and maybe find one player who can get a game in it locally? There may be one.
Yeah.
Right?
Will be all right. Man, is the next thing again. All right. The under 20 team, I don't really follow up under 20 team. And the point when we see the pick a 20-man squad and a 12 local base and 8. I'm seeing man on some platform and complain. I like the man they want to say that it should be more overseas based, more local. To me, at the youth level, it should be I think it should be more overseas. The local at that level to get more opportunity. To me, that's my opinion.
Yeah, but what
at the national level,
what I say is that the truth is, if some of the players
level, the best team to play.
There were 3 players who got injured, who were overseas. So if Splat had the situation where he was injured and all of those things, he would have been in the team. So that would have been like 9, and there are at least 2 other players who had injured.
I see Alfred Bala Powell from Westmoreland to make a team. I'm going to feel no way because better players than him. So you go.
Yeah, what I'm saying, there you go. At the end of the day, the players need to prove themselves. And that is it.
So the goalkeeper, Benny better than Hutchinson and Breadback?
Listen, I can't say because I have not watched.
No, we just ask.
No, that's what I'm saying, that it would be unfair for me to answer because I have not.
I watch all 3 of them young manins. To me, and to me, when we see look time, Breadback was more impressive than the next 2.
Well, Breadback is in the squad and the other 2 are not. So there you go.
Okay.
So Breadback made it.
So Breadback is the reserve?
Yes.
Breadback made the team?
Yeah.
I thought it was Bennett. You see you put up.
No, man, it's Breadback.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah.
All right, then, my brethren.
Yeah, man. All right.
Best up then, man. All right, bro.
Listen, people.
Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah, man. People, no more call, people. No more call. I'm gone. I'm a bed. Have a good morning. And I will see you probably tomorrow. All right, tomorrow. We're going to talk to Gregory Messam Jr. You're going to hear a very fascinating story of how he recovered from major surgery to be playing football again. Thank you so much for tuning in 3.5 hours. Remember, if you have not yet, please hit the like button. Listen, thanks to everyone. For those who just subscribe to make comments and then you remove the subscription, that's fine. For those who are subscribers, appreciate it. The moderators appreciate it. The discussion, the dialogue, sometimes even the arguments are meaningful. Much respect for that. Right? Yeah. Yes, ladies, it is. It is a Messam from 1998 son, the one who was at St. George's. So we're going to do an interview with him tomorrow. He plays for Waterhouse now. Returned to Jamaica recently, and is playing in the league here. All right, so bless up, big up, everyone. Teddy Lee, Balakar, Hayat, the world, big up yourself. Everybody, big up. Much respect to all of you who stick and stayed with me for the duration of this show. And man is man, this has been I Am Sure Sports. You have yourself a wonderful rest of the morning.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Erdis, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Orchard Race, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Yeah, someone on for the food from young, from where they knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.